Elysium, the fields await you. Enter the afterlife. Everybody goes in blind to dwell in shadows, hunted in the night, taken to the gallows. If you find yourself alone, do not be troubled. You are in Elysium. Do you dare to fall? To fall. Dare to Elysium, descend upon her palace of paradise. Elysium, the fields await you. Enter the afterlife. Descend upon her palace of paradise. The fields await you into the afterlife. Elysium, transcend beyond her promise of paradise. Elysium, exposed and hollow. This is your one true life.
Yeah! Welcome to another episode of ArtCo Drone Solutions Birthday Special. Today is my birthday. I just turned 62 years old, so let's get this show going. It's time for some humor here. Alrighty. I remember when I could stand up without sound effects. And my sound effect machine is not working. Probably lagging. Anyway, let's get going. Let's go. As I get older, yeah, thank you. As I get older, I reflect on life. Remember the people I've lost. Perhaps being a tour guide wasn't my best career choice. Yeah, that's a little better. Let's move that a little here. Okay, let's keep on going. What has 90 balls and screws old ladies? Bingo! I need a potty in the bathroom as I keep going to the loo during the night. So I went to the local chemist. The assistant said they didn't stock them and then I should try boots. I said I already had it, but it flooded out the entire lace hole. I'm guessing whoever wrote these jokes is probably from Europe. I ruined my health by drinking to everyone else. I just bought a book on medical procedures. I opened it up and the appendix was missing. When I get a headache, I do what it says on the bottle. Take 2 aspirin and keep away from children. Yeah, yes, I the Nobel Prize for Medicine has gone to the notable Russian Benelin Forshchestikov and his work in developing throat syrup. Yeah. Alrighty, one more and we'll stop this nonsense. I can't believe how my glasses weigh. I got on the scales and I weighed 10 stone. Then I put my glasses on and it said 10 stone. Okay, okay. Alrighty then. That's enough for that tomfoolery. Let's get the show going on the road. Let's bring up my co-host all the way from Liverpool, New York. It's the effervescent Chuck Kovac.
Still
Welcome, welcome,
effervescing.
Chuck.
Happy birthday, Art.
Well, thank you very much. I got my Hawaiian on and
Ooh,
looking kind
aloha.
of festive.
How do you say, I should know how to say happy birthday in Hawaiian, but it's a whole lot of letters. I know that.
Ah, well, thank you, Uncle Bill. Thank
A whole
you
bunch of,
very much for that super chat.
and there's a whole bunch of
Thank you
people
for
in
the
the chat, Art.
sentiment.
Yes.
Oh, and also I want to inform everybody I will be on Drone Seekers International tomorrow. I will be one of the guests, so thank you very much.
You're the only guest.
Oh, yeah, yeah, I
They
guess
have one
so.
guest. You are it. So you'll be on that
Yep.
panel with Steve and Terry and Jackie and Marcus and Nivik. It's a good group, man. You'll have a good time.
Let's, let's say hello to the folks in the chat. We've got Dustin, One Vision Aerial, TJ Giggles and Drones. We've got Alan, Drone Views Media. And we've got Maddie's Drone World. Welcome, welcome. Jose in Mendez Drone Ops. And we've got Robbie RC Pro B. Welcome to the show. and Robert Glazer. Welcome, Mike Karanik. Welcome. Eat more possum. Welcome to the show. And we got the flyby guys.
Steven.
And what else? We got Jeff, Four States Aerial Photography, also known, it used to be Upper Deck Media, with that's Jeff Udot channel, and Warren, Akira Show.
Yep.
That's how I'm going to say it, darn it. And then we got Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk. All right. Good to see you. And we got Mike, drone guy, and Charles Galuski. Welcome. And then we got some Russian trolls.
And it's probably Beauchart's alias, probably the Russian troll.
Okay.
Causing trouble.
Kind of like one of those nesting dolls. You open it up and
maybe.
And then down in the middle is Uncle Extra Medium. Hey, we got another super chat. Rob Drone, thank you very much. Thank you, which is probably
Chris at Sunrise.
There we go. Thank you. And Chris, we got Sunrise, Water Media, and Chris Hope. And we've got Hope in the show. Hopefully, if he wants, he could jump into the chat and be part of the panel.
Part of the badass panel.
So one of the things I'm doing this year is I bought this.
Ooh.
It is a
3-inch
frame. And here are the rest of the parts with
some assembly required.
And this is very similar to the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle. So I'm going to be working on that. I just ordered a flight controller, an all-in-one flight controller. And that'll probably come in about 2 weeks. That's from Banggood. And here's the camera that I got, which will go on Freestyle as soon as I learn how to open this damn box.
I was opening a lot of boxes yesterday, Art. I feel for you, man.
Anyway, it's a Fox here. Oops. Anyway. And this is the camera.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, it's a 1200 TVL camera. So it should give me way better resolution. And here's the cool sticker.
Whoop, big water.
Nice. Thank you, Troy. Thank you very much.
Pretty cool.
And also the super chats will help pay for this this build, which will be great. All I need to get are the motors, and I'm looking at between 7,000 and 8,000 kV motors, which are very similar to what's on the Tiny Hawk 2 Freestyle drone. So that should be a fun build. Now, this camera that I just showed will go on the Freestyle. I've got another camera that's just like that I got from Banggood. So it should get to me in a couple weeks. So.
Banggood.
Banggood. So, and that's about, I went and had lunch with Mr. Enstrom, Rick Enstrom of Enstrom's Candy. Had a really nice lunch at one of my favorite Chinese restaurants, and walked away with a ton of food after that. They always
Yeah,
give you way more than
leftovers.
you get ever eat. You get
Yeah.
maybe 1 or 2 meals out of that. So
Yeah, if you pace yourself, yeah.
yeah, he gave me his portion, his half, and I've got my half. I ordered the pung no the kung pao shrimp.
Pow! Shrimp. Kapow!
And Rick gave me an air fryer for my birthday. Cool.
See, that's the gift that keeps on giving right there.
Yep, those will be
They're fun. We don't use ours enough.
yeah, and from what I hear, they're fast. You
Yeah, they're
just
pretty
put your
fast.
whatever was a little bit of
Just a teeny
shrimp
tiny bit
and
of
whatever.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really cool. Like I said, we don't use
And
ours enough.
I've got one of those fry daddies. Those are cool. But boy, that's a lot of work. You gotta put a crap ton of oil in it. And it comes with a little basket. And then after you're done, you gotta let the oil cool down. And then you get an empty milk bottle and pour all that oil in there and put it in the refrigerator
For
for next.
biofuel.
Yep.
Biodiesel. Isn't that what they used to make biodiesel? I think they do.
Yep. Yep. That's how they used to back in the day when fast food restaurants used to throw out their used oil.
Yeah, back in the day.
Guys would come by and with
Take
a
it.
big tank and
Load up.
fill it up, and they take it to their
Brew up.
their garage, and they'd
Brew
have
up some
their
biodiesel.
yep. Jim Beauchart, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Extra medium that.
Jim, I
Yeah.
think I put a link if you want to jump in and be part of
Jimmy.
the show. Jimmy.
Jimmy. It's like Timmy. Jimmy.
He kind of looks like Cartman.
He. I can look like Cartman if I stop my camera. See.
Yeah.
You can't tell he's my favorite South Park character, can you? I was
Oh, Grumpy Vlogger, thank you, Lloyd.
$9.99. You know, I was grumpy like Cartman earlier today when I tried flying this silly ass thing.
Yes, tell us about it.
Do you really want to hear the sad story?
Well, I got a couple hours to kill.
Okay. So it's a bit brisk here today. It's only, in fact, there are no degrees right now, but there were 5 degrees Fahrenheit when I decided I was going to start it up in the house, power everything up, and carry it outside and see how it flew. And it's really wonky. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, yeah, it's weird. If you start to move and it like kind of, yeah, you know, I don't know what the hell it's doing. There's nothing around it. Are the sensors getting confused? I tried reloading or recalibrating the IMU a couple of times, and it's all updated.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to do some research. Unless somebody in the chat has some answers for me, I really don't know what to do.
Yeah,
I've never had a DJI product so wonky out of the box. This takes the cake. Takes your birthday cake, Art.
Yep.
I
might have to buy some tomorrow. Go over to the grocery store and get one of those, personal size cakes.
Ooh. Even though it's wintertime, I love ice cream cake. Those are pretty awesome.
Oh yeah, I like those. And what is it? Oh, those chocolate cheesecake.
Ooh, now you're talking.
Yeah.
Now you're talking, yeah. Or if you want, you can get like a chocolate chip cookie cake too.
I like those.
And then you could go a la mode and like ice cream and some hot fudge on top of it and really get a good sugar
I used to go to this restaurant for my birthday because they had a deal where your age is your discount.
Oh, really?
Yep.
In cents or
Sadly, COVID knocked them out of business.
How did? Really?
They had really good seafood. It was a seafood restaurant. And oh god, every time I go there, I try something different, and it was great. Lake Pilot, you need to send me your address. I need to send you the toffee that you won last week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Calo Kid. What's the rest
Yeah,
of it?
I'll
You gonna
C
paste it
O
in there?
L O K I D 1960
1960 at
Gmail.
gmail.com. Operators
So
are standing by now. He says he
there's
sent
my
it.
email. If you would,
He said he sent it, but
oh,
zing it his way again. Electrons are cheap.
yeah. Hmm.
Did they pay? That's what I was wondering. Art, was the discount? Was it in cents, pounds, dollars, yen? What's it in?
No, it was in dollars. And the
Wow.
last time I ate there, I think it got 60% off.
Well, all
And I
right.
think I had the grilled tilapia. And boy, was it good.
Tilapia is hit or miss, I guess. It can be really healthy or just nothing, depending on
Yeah.
where they sourced it. It always tastes the same.
Is that, I'm guessing that's in gmail.com?
He's being he's being cryptic. Cryptic.
Yeah,
think
Lloyd, hope you feel better.
Oh no. Yeah, Lloyd. Some people get over it really, really quick if it's the Omicron. Some people get through it really quick.
Ooh.
So
Yeah. Well, you've been vaccinated and boosted, so you'll probably bounce back pretty good.
it still can hit you a little bit. It can be a little rough ride, I guess, depending.
Yeah.
But
Especially if you have health issues like he has. He has
yeah,
MS, and he's
yeah,
a smoker.
that won't help either. But yeah, hopefully it's just a quickie for him because
Yeah.
it's some people
I mean,
get away
look,
with like nothing.
I had it. He just recently had it. Seems like everybody's getting it all day.
Omicron's pretty much a sure thing. You're gonna get it,
Yeah.
and all this. Well, we don't want to talk about that too much, but the masks and stuff don't seem very
Right.
effective, and yeah, you're just gonna get it. You're gonna have to it's gonna go through all of us. No more stopping it, man. Let's get into endemic mode and get it behind us.
That's right.
The virus has penetrated the population.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hello, Sergio. Good to see you. And Jim's droning. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to the show.
Hey, Jim and Serge. Serge and Jim.
So that's and the neat thing, what I like about this frame, look at how thick that is.
That's some pretty beefy carbon fiber, isn't
I
it?
mean,
Is that carbon
yeah,
fiber?
it's carbon fiber.
Yeah, cool, man.
So,
but you can replace it if you do manage to break it. You can replace it.
mm-hmm.
Unlike this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he can replace that if you break it, but you better go rob the nearest bank. God, what have I done? I don't even know. I did get refreshed for the first time ever, Art.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty damned expensive too, and it's only 1 year.
Sounds like a deodorant. Refresh before you dress.
Refresh before you. Yeah, it could be. Well, I hope I don't need any refreshing.
Ooh, yeah.
I hope not.
Depending on how many burritos you had for lunch. Noco Silver. Wow, there's a dude I haven't seen in a long time. Good to see you, man. this guy, Troy, he won the Tello that I gave away. It was like the first giveaway that I ever had on this channel. And
Tello.
that was a couple years ago. Yeah.
Try. Wait a second. I'm sorry. I scrolled on you because Trevor wrote, I should turn my Mavic's landing lights on when operating inside. But what do you mean? I'm not flying it inside. You mean just when I'm. What did I
Oh,
miss?
here's another
What did I
old
miss?
guy. Vidar. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. And then we have Sess. Welcome, welcome. Got some Philippine watchers. Good to see you.
It's
Thanks
breakfast
for
time.
coming in.
James is probably pounding down waffles right now.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm so far behind on his videos. Oh
Troy's
my
been
goodness.
incognito.
Incognito. That's what my older sister loves to say. When I put the sunglasses on, I was looking for them. I guess maybe they're not here. Yeah. Traveling incognito.
And Mickey McH, welcome, welcome to the show. Good to see you.
A little FPV drone action there in his avatar.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So how'd you like the intro that James made for me?
Why does that look so familiar to me? I think I've seen that before.
Oh?
Yeah, the drone drop thing. It's cool, though. Yeah. It's really cool. And it turns around, and there's your logo. Or drops it, there's your logo. And that's the older logo?
Yeah.
That's the vintage logo?
Like the one that says ArtCo, and it's got the old drone logo, yeah.
Yep. It's the vintage logo.
Yep.
You know, Bill was on Coast to Coast Drones. Bill was like, I'm giving away Covaction dronography stickers because he dropped the dronography and they're going to be collectibles. And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I'm not really dropping the dronography per se, just off of the YouTube channel because people had a hard enough time saying Covaction. So we just went to Covaction.
Yeah.
The dronography really quiet.
Michael Blade, welcome to the show.
Hey, Michael.
Welcome, welcome. Yeah. I'm assuming that's Michael's dad. Kind of looks like Ernest Hemingway.
The guy on the right or Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Bring him up again? It could be Santa.
Yeah, too. Ernest Hemingway, if you would, still been alive.
Ernest Hemingway.
Yep. Now we're down to one Mary Hemingway daughter.
That's it. Running out.
I think it's Mariel Hemingway. Yeah. Oh, Michael says it. Yes, it is. Yeah.
That's a very cool picture. Yeah. I want to see his dad wearing the goggles, the FPV goggles.
He's in Florida. Right.
Yeah, of course. My wife's brother-in-law's dad wore the FPV drone goggles last spring when I first got it. And so I just flew it line of sight. He almost fell over. It's hard to fly that line of sight, without the goggles make such a huge difference with something like that. And it's
well, speaking of Florida, we lost a celebrity in Florida. Bob Saget passed away last.
Yeah, that was sad news. I know, fellow comedian. Mm-hmm. He had just spoke of dying of COVID something not very long before in one of his stand-ups because he was touring.
Yeah.
And he had mentioned something about it. It's do they know what the hell happened to the guy? Because they just found him like probably nobody had come in or out of the
bed.
Yep.
And it looked like he was asleep and he just unresponsive. I'm thinking massive heart attack.
Yeah, it's a peaceful way
Probably
to go.
Probably died in his sleep, or maybe he had an aneurysm.
Could be. It's just kind of sucks. He was pretty cool.
Yeah, he was. Sadly, I never got a chance to meet the guy. I met Jerry Seinfeld, uh, Louis Anderson. I got to work with
Nice.
uh, Ellen DeGeneres.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My coworker was down in the Comedy Cellar in New York City, and Tim the Toolman Taylor was in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got to meet him. He was a pretty cool guy. And
He
it
seemed like a
turns
pretty
out
cool dude.
we grew up a few miles away from each other in Michigan.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I always loved Home Improvements. It's like it could. There's always a few extra parts. Oh, it's more power. Oh, it is so me. If it needs 5, use 7. So me. Oh, I love that show. Yeah, Michael, it's cool. You got to get that picture of your dad. That's awesome. If he was flying, you should vlog it. That'd be great. Get another camera out there and film him flying and stuff.
I met Sinbad.
Oh, he seems like he'd be a cool dude.
Yeah, he was. He came and sat with me after my set, and we talked a little bit. Pretty cool guy.
Nice.
And
Yeah, I
who
loved
else?
him. Wait, Sinbad was in that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Jingle All the Way. Is that the one where they're trying to get Turbo Man or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up being that one arch rival dude with the big brain and the liquid in his head. Anyway, sorry, that was a fun movie. It was. I interrupted.
And I met Rob Schneider from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I'd love to meet him. I love him. Deuce Bigelow,
You know,
male gigolo.
He's half Filipino.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grew up in San Francisco.
I loved him as Deuce Bigelow.
Yeah.
Was that the sea snails scene where you go in and buy the sea snails? The ones in the bottom of the tank.
Mudball Creative, welcome to the show. Welcome. Wow, we briefly hit 41 views,
Ooh.
which was cool. Good.
Did you tap 40? I didn't see. Oh, well, you're not far off. You're doing all right. It's good.
Yeah.
Very good. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Oh, wait, am I in the right tab? Good, I'm on the right tab. I bounced around. Trying to keep all this stuff straight. You know, there's a disadvantage to having one monster monitor. You can't, you can keep your windows separate on 2 separate screens. It's kind of nice. When you have one big monitor, things start to get on top of one another.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just tab between back and forth. I do have another 26-inch monitor over there, but it's not hooked up, and it's old school because it's VGA.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm.
VGA.
Now,
well,
I do have an adapter that'll go to HDMI.
At least it's not CGA. Remember that?
Yeah.
Or EGA? CGA? What was that, like 16? One of them was 16 colors. VGA was all right, but one of those.
I used to have the orange one. What was that?
The orange one.
CRT color. It was orange.
Just the CRT with one color, monochrome.
Yeah. And then I had
green or orange is only one color.
Right. And my first VGA monitor was white paper. So it was like watching old-fashioned TV.
Really now?
Yep. CRT green. That's right, Warren.
CTR green.
Mm-hmm.
Cathode tube. No, it's CRT. CRT, not CTR.
Yeah.
Cathode ray tube.
Cathode ray.
Pretty cool stuff when you think about it. Remember, it used
critical
to shoot.
race theory.
It used to, yeah. But a CRT used to shoot the electrons through that gun.
Right.
And splatter them on the the front of the screen so it would illuminate the phosphorus on the screen. Pretty cool that stuff even worked. And then the problem with making, my dad used to work in GETV. He used to tell me that the problem making the big sets was the gun got longer and longer and longer.
Right.
For the bigger TV tubes. That's why they're always so
Well,
massive.
my biggest VGA monitor was a 17-inch.
That was monstrous back in the day. I had a Trinitron.
God.
I had a
And
17-inch
it
Trinitron. It
weighed
was awesome.
a ton. It
Oh,
was
God,
like
yeah.
50 pounds. I don't know how I got it up on my,
Hey,
on my
Ron.
desk.
Was it a Trinitron?
I don't know, but it was a long time. Hey,
If it
let's
curved-
welcome all the way from Muskogee, Oklahoma, the under the weather Lloyd Mendenhall.
Lloyd.
Good to see you.
Hey guys, how you doing? Yeah, I just come on to wish you a happy birthday, Art.
Well, thank you very much, Lloyd. Thanks, and thanks for $10. Thank you.
yeah,
$9.99.
Yeah, well, that's what the iPad does. It never rounds. It never gives you an even number. It always rounds it off to 1 penny less. I don't know why, but
Cheap ass
yeah.
iPad.
I know exactly right.
Every penny counts to the iPad, apparently.
It does, I tell you. So my daughter-in-law, who is a nurse, brought here, I don't know, about 3 weeks ago, brought us home a couple of home COVID tests.
Oh,
So we'd have them in case we got to feeling under the weather, and we thought it might be that. So, well,
so
whatever.
you got the pink line.
I got the thing that says positive. You
Failed
got
the test.
COVID. Judy doesn't. I tested her last night because she was feeling kind of rough, but she came back with a negative, but I came back with a positive.
Doesn't mean
And
she'll
I've been-
test that way. Like tomorrow, it could be all different for her.
Yeah, well, I started out with this cold like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days ago. And
Think of that,
yeah, you're right. The penny goes to that. Yeah, that's exactly right. They take every penny of it. Yeah, I don't know what.
Steve Jobs Memorial Fund, probably.
Exactly. Yeah,
Very good.
but I mean, I'm feeling better today. The other day, I thought I might have it, and I thought, nah, it's just a chest cold. I looked up the symptoms, and I thought I just got a cold,
Right.
And because
kinda is.
I'd been, our weather has been up and down, and
Right.
I went out one day with Judy, and then my son came home just as we pulled in. So we were standing out there visiting in that cold air. No, I'm not pregnant. I'm pretty sure. I had to read that to make sure. I thought, no, it wasn't. No, there was no pink line. Okay? This one said, you test positive for COVID-19. So I sent a copy of it to my daughter-in-law, and she double-checked to make sure these aren't some that are recalled, because some of them are being recalled. She said, nope, those aren't in the recall batch. So I'm like, okay.
Oh boy.
Ron went through COVID. Back,
Yeah, and that
months
was back in the day. He got what was it, the alpha or the beta?
The alpha or the beta, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I haven't had the booster, but I've had we had the 2 shots. And so, it just, and a lot of it, I think, is if I caught it, is simply because I got a little lax sometimes. I forget to wear a mask in, and like, oh, well, what's here? Being around a couple of people ain't going to hurt me.
There's a lot of chit chat saying the mask, you really need like the full blown like N95
Yeah.
mask.
He wears the N what?
I wear an
90
N95 mask. Yeah, I wear an N95
Okay.
mask.
That's as
Yeah,
good as it
no,
gets.
no.
But I mean, that's
Yeah.
trying
But
to
if
stop
you
some
forget-
really small stuff.
Yeah, but if you forget to put the damn thing on, you just run in and drop off
Yeah.
a $20 bill to
Takes, I
pay for your
guess.
gas at the moment.
That's all it
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah, and having the vaccines doesn't make a whit of difference.
Well, the vaccine isn't really a true vaccine, I guess, from what we're learning, right? It's
Well,
more,
people that've
it
gotten the
reduces-
vaccine, they're still getting what's called breakthrough.
breakthrough.
Well, welcome to ArtCo's
Medical
immunology show.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. It is
Well-
fascinating when you wade through all the BS. It's kind of fascinating, but apparently the vaccine just it helps your immune system, but it doesn't really make you immune to it. It just
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of makes you
Yeah.
less sus.
Well, and here's the thing: I don't take the
Acceptable.
flu. I don't take the flu shot just because of adverse reactions I've had in the past. but I don't. I ain't had the flu, and I don't remember when. This is, and with me getting a head cold or sinuses, like I said, our temperature. We had snow today. Yesterday, it was in the 60s.
You guys at snow?
Yeah, we
Today,
just had snow, yes.
No
yeah,
way.
we had a dusting of snow. It is not. I grew up in Colorado, so it doesn't count as snow. This is more like flurries. It turned it. It didn't even cover the leaves on the ground. Good.
Yeah.
It's still, but it was white outside for a little bit. Tomorrow it's going to be in the upper 40s, close to the 50s tomorrow. So,
Same
right
here.
now it's in the, right now it's in the 20s. So, but
Well, we have no
I
degrees
did want to come
here.
on.
No degrees.
Yeah,
0.
I don't. Yeah, our problem is we have high humidity. So even
Yeah.
with, we get the ice storms, which thank God this year we haven't had any. I hope we don't have any. But I did want to come on and wish you a happy birthday, Art, and say hi to you,
Thank you
Chuck.
very much, Lloyd.
Lloyd, hope you feel better soon, man.
Yeah.
I'm just,
Kinda
it
take
is what it
easy.
is.
Take it
Yeah.
easy.
I may not do a show tomorrow because I'm going to be on Drone Seekers, and I'm going to have an early dinner with my niece.
That's probably for the best, because I'm not sure I'm going to feel like doing a show tomorrow. So actually my voice is sounding good compared to what it was yesterday. I mean, and that's why I just assumed it was my seasonal allergy stuff that I get that drops into my chest.
A lot of people mistake it for that, Lloyd. A lot of people have been
and that's what,
mistaken
and I look up the symptoms. It's well, that's what it is. I mean, and I lose my voice about twice a year, and that's usually, right now they can't make up his mind whether it's fall, spring, summer, or winter around here. So I mean,
sounds like
my body's going, what the hell? Yeah,
everybody's is.
But you're doing
Do
a great
not-
Wolfman Jack.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's a Wolfman coming at you.
Wolfman Jack.
Yeah. Well, there it goes. My voice is changing. I'm going through puberty again. It keeps squeaking on me.
I heard it's like a roller coaster. Like you'll feel better, then you feel kind of less well again. Then you feel better, then less well.
This morning I woke up thinking, well, okay, no big deal. I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I was feeling pretty good until I did the test. It's all, you get this little thing, you swab your nose and do all that, stick it in there.
Yep, swirled
put
around.
5 drops in. Yeah, put 5 drops in the little controller, and then you set it next to your phone, and it runs the test. So I went out and fixed some potato soup and stuff because I was getting kind of hungry, and I'd already fixed Judy something, and so I come back in. I thought I'll check it. I looked at. Like I said, I was feeling pretty good. It says, "You test positive for COVID-19." That's when I started feeling like shit.
That's psychosomatic.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, oh my God. No, I haven't felt good for 3 or 4 days, and I know it. But it's just I'm used to. I'm used to having bad lungs anyway, so as I cough, and it's just no big deal. So I'll go in there and take some of my wife's good cough medicine.
You saw my little frame that I got a little while ago. My 3-inch FPV frame. It's going to be a project coming up. All I need to do is get motors for it. I ordered a flight controller and got a camera. And boy, that's going to be fun to put all together.
I saw something the other day that I guess Rotor Riot is starting to do no solder boards now. In other words, you can buy all the parts and just plug it in. Now that's the way I'll build my next drone.
No way! Yeah. Like you mean like we used to have in like electronics class or like the
just a regular you just plug them in.
P-boards? They're like P-boards or something.
Yeah, well, usually when you buy these parts to build your drone, you have to individually solder all the wires for the speed controllers, for all of that, motors, all of that stuff. They have these, you can buy the parts already wired up and just plug them in and strap them down and screw them down in place. And,
What's that, Art?
Look at what I got in the mail.
Looks like some filters.
An LCD.
Oh, okay.
That goes on an Arduino board.
Oh, okay.
I didn't order it.
Got somebody's board?
Well, it has my name on it. It says
Happy birthday.
Arthur Carlson X. I'm like, oh, what?
It says
And it's
happy
got the
birthday,
correct
Art.
address and all that. And I'm like, going,
Huh.
what the heck? I actually thought that it was a mix up on the camera because it did come from the distribution center that the Fatseer camera came
Ah,
Oh, okay.
from Fontana, California. And I thought,
Wow.
oh, so I got it on eBay and I shot him an email and I said, hey, I think you sent me the wrong thing, and I took a picture of this and the envelope, and they said, no, that doesn't look like what we sent you. And then I waited. Next day, this
Camera came
showed
in.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Camera showed it, and it was
Yeah.
what I wanted.
Okay.
well, Merry Christmas, late or early,
Yeah.
depending on how you
You
listen.
know, that almost is one of those. It's almost like a Rick Halber mystery. So that's something he would
Yeah,
do.
maybe
and it
maybe
came with this cool little stylus with
oh,
it.
cool.
Uh,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, so
so
and I think the Arduino boards are not very expensive. They're like
right.
under 30
It's pretty.
bucks. I
It's
get,
pretty
and
blue
this
board.
thing, it's got an SD card slot on it.
Nice.
Really
Check that out.
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Awesome.
So
Okay, before I lose the rest of my voice, I'm going to take off. I don't want to hog your birthday show with my sniffling. So, Chuck, good seeing you again. Art,
Likewise, feel
you
better.
have a very happy birthday. I hope the rest of the evening is fun for
thank you
you.
very much.
And guys, I'm still planning on doing a show Monday, unless I'm.
Well, you'll probably be feeling better by then. You'll probably.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean,
Gets a
because
lot of
this has been
rest.
going on. Yeah, I've been drinking a lot of liquids. I've been making sure.
Bourbon, Scotch, what?
Would you
doesn't
believe
drink
Kool-Aid?
anymore.
No.
Yeah, I don't drink anymore. I laid I left the hard stuff alone about
Mm-hmm.
38 years ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
38.
okay.
because the missus put her foot down
She
after
put
the
my
last
yeah.
time he
'Cause
got
my
hammered.
problem, I never had a drinking problem. I had a stopping problem. So
That's a good
Well,
So-
didn't you have a problem with you were addicted to grape fluid? You said you could stop anytime you want.
yeah, that's what I said.
Art, you should just
Actually,
rattle
yeah.
those jokes off at the beginning instead of reading the book. Just rattle off your stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think maybe that was a bad idea to buy 3 of those books.
Well, you know what?
You're still on book 1, right?
Who wrote these jokes was from England because a lot of the
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. A lot of it's
terminology was
British.
like,
The Lou? Talking
Yeah.
about the Lou?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. He's a British comedian. So
Okay. Graham Can, okay.
yeah, I get an email from him every so often. I think he sends me I think I get a weekly joke from him, and sometimes it's a joke, sometimes it's a picture, that, sometimes the pictures say, they're worth it, the picture's worth 1,000 words, and sometimes you look at that and say, yep, that needs to be said about that one, and you move on. So, anyways, Art, happy birthday. Chuck, take care.
Well, we
Tell,
could,
Too, man.
tell
we
James
wouldn't
I'm
be
sorry I
Lloyd
missed
without
him.
giving you a hand.
James is stuffing waffles in his face right now, probably.
Yeah, without giving me a hand. Okay, I missed that.
Oh, you can't hear the hand clapping.
No, I can't hear the hand clapping. It's not working
It's
again.
not working, man.
It isn't?
Soundboard
No.
needs some love.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
because
what it is
in vMix, I do have the audio highlighted.
right.
And, well, I wonder if the folks in the chat, can you hear my sound effect? Like the cash register, the rim shot, the audience clapping,
What the heck did you do to it, Art?
or no? You can hear it.
Nope. Nada.
If you
No, Trevor
Zero
says,
nada.
ah,
here's one for you. If you walk into a forest and cut down a tree, but the tree doesn't understand why you cut it down, do you think it's stumped? Okay, on that note, I think I'm going to leave.
Since there's no rim
People are
shot.
sitting there going, yeah, it's like they're going, what the hell did he just say?
We should make the cricket sound.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry, I was kidding. It was a good one.
Greg has got a joke thing set up on his Discord server. And it pops up a random joke every so often. This is one that just popped up, or somebody shared a joke that popped up, and I thought, well, okay, I'll read it while I'm here. So, anyways, with that bad joke, I'm out of here. You guys take care. Tell James I said hi. I'm going to go lay down and take a nap. All right.
Get well soon, my friend.
Yeah, feel better.
All right. Yeah, I'll be okay. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm more concerned about Judy than I am me. And so, I'm too damn mean to go, right yet. So, but I'm worried about her. So, especially when it's coming up on her birthday, that'd suck to be in the hospital on her birthday. Yeah. It's 5 days from now. What's today? The 15th? Yeah, 5 days from now is her birthday.
All right.
Yeah, the 20th is her birthday. So,
well, thank you, Tammy Jean.
Okay. Now, with Tammy Jean being 9, I'm definitely going to leave. I can't top that. So, all right. We'll catch you guys later. All right. Okay. Bye.
Toodles, man.
Well, I want to say hello to Michael, Fly Zone Drones, and Hot Rod. Welcome to the show.
Hot Rod. What I do?
Who else? Oh, Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk. Good to see you.
Mr. Stay Drunk.
And I think I saw Eat More Possum earlier in the show.
Yeah, earlier.
The show.
Yep, for sure.
We got a good crowd tonight. Yeah. So, yeah, and don't forget, those super chats help me to build this little puppy and to get you great prizes like the toffee I'm going to be giving away in a few minutes.
And click that like button, too.
Don't put numbers in yet until I say it.
Yeah.
We're ready.
No numbers. Or we time you out during the contest and you can be...
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bob Casey. Welcome to the show, Bob.
Kenny won't do that.
Good to see ya.
I'm not going to do that. That's really rotten.
So, you ought to see my desk here. I got crap all over
the
place.
My desk is just as bad. Look, I have there's the Mavic 3 filters from Freewell.
Thumb drive.
I got a Mavic 2 Pro sitting over here.
Thumb drive. I've got
a Mavic 3.
Another thumb drive. I've got this little drone here.
Yep,
Nano Let's.
Just keep going, Art. I bet your desk looks as bad as mine.
Oh, and then I have my SD
RC Pro
reader, my USB SD card reader. Yeah. And then here. Oh, you want to see an old?
Not gonna tell you.
Thumb drive. Look at that.
Look at that. What is that?
Micro Center.
1 megabyte? What was that? What did it say on it?
1 gigabyte. 1 gigabyte.
God,
yeah.
Spend it all in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I've got a M.2.
You do.
Yeah. And this one is 500 gigabytes.
That's not a
This one has the 2-notch.
Yeah, I have a hard. I think I can't open it up. I can't remember, but my NVMe's. Well, they all.
I've got all kinds of
those
stickers. Like little stickers,
like stickers.
That.
Yeah.
From Tony. Rigor Mortis, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Yeah. We got a good crowd tonight, bumping in and out, and
One Ball Creative. I didn't see Ten Toes. He laying low?
Oh, Ten Toes is in?
No, he's laying low. I haven't seen him. I
saw him at
a couple of the regulars.
Ken Heron show the other night.
Yeah, Blind Neil's in the house. See him wandering around.
Blind Neil. Neil, good to see you. Or good not. Well,
Oh God, here we go. Yeah. I think everybody else. Did we miss
So
anybody?
rigor mortis, you'll probably be really hip on that with my little 3-inch tiny whoop. That's going to be a project. It's very, excuse me, very similar to the Tiny Hot 2 Freestyle, but this thing is rugged, man. Boy,
Better be, man. It's some pretty thick carbon fiber.
yeah.
What's it weigh in
And
at?
it
Any idea?
came with a bag with all kinds of stuff in it. It's got the top on it.
Yeah, and then what is the spacers and everything, so you can
Oh yeah, the little bag, all the
yeah.
goodies in it. Yep.
Yep.
And it's got the side plate for the camera, and it looks like it's got covers for the motors, and it came with these. I'm guessing these are shrink tubes right here,
Oh, they gave you shrink tube. That's cool. Well, they thought of everything.
and it came with a battery strap and a little square of sandpaper,
Oh yeah.
because I think some of the parts have sharp
Little-
edges on
some
them, so you
burrs.
knock off the sharpness on, which is not hard with me. Knock the sharpness off.
Where is it? I cover it up. Yeah, I guess I covered it up, but on the back of my not my smart controller, my RC Pro. There's like one of the panels on the back has like a rough spot on it.
Ah.
DJI's getting sloppy.
Oh yeah, TJ, I could make you a moderator. Well, thanks for reminding me. Yeah,
It only costs $5.
and I'll be like Ellen. You're a moderator. You're a moderator. You're a moderator.
Everybody's a moderator. Well, the cool thing about having the
Everybody's a
wrench is
moderator.
you can click and check out other people's channels again, which is cool.
Yeah,
The
that's
go-to
that's
channel
right.
thing.
And
pretty
we'll go to well, I think Bill is Uncle Bill is a moderator. So I think got pretty much a bunch of people. And Sergio, good to see you.
Well, wasn't Michael in the house also? Sergio and Michael are both in, right? Were they
I
both
believe
floating around
so.
in
Let
here?
me go
I'd swear Michael was in
check.
here early on.
Michael, Sergio, and
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Holy cow, it is sneaking up. Look at that, sneaking up on 8 o'clock?
yeah,
Well, for me, 8 o'clock. For you, what? 6
yep,
o'clock?
Michael is moderator, and so is Chris Sunrise Water Media.
Sunrise.
And Bill, Uncle Bill's Toys. Cool.
I'm
Cool,
surprised
cool.
Bill Thomas didn't stop in to say hello.
Yeah, I thought Bill would pop in the chat.
He usually does. He usually pops in for a bit, if not the whole thing,
Right.
but a bit. Kind of like check in and stuff.
Oh, and here's the other
Dr. Coast to Coast
old
Drones.
gadget. You remember these guys?
What? Is that a pot?
It's a Sansa.
No, I never had one of those.
It's like a
The Apple,
yeah, it's like an iPad or
no,
a
iPod.
iPod.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could store a bunch of audio on here.
Can you record with that too? Will that record?
You know what? It may. I don't know. I've never.
Oh,
Because
look,
back
one
in-
Vision Ariel says Art don't like me no more. He took his
Oh.
wrench away.
Oh well. There. Now you're a moderator. You're a moderator. You're a moderator. And look under your seat. Maybe you'll win a Pontiac G8.
Great.
Mhm. Yeah, remember when Oprah did that? Gave away a bunch of cars, and those people, they got hit with a big tax bill after that.
Yeah.
I think that sucks, man.
Isn't that what happened on Price is Right too? When you want a car, you had to pay like 40%
Yeah.
tax or some stupid ass
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, pretty asinine, right? The government wants
Yep.
they want tax money from you because you happen to be fortunate.
Yeah. You got lucky and won something.
Then
Well,
turn
what
out
do
to
you need
be
money from that?
really unlucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and what sucks is I bet the company or the like Price is Right. They probably already paid the tax on it
Well, then
when
they
they
had to buy
bought
the
it.
car, right? They bought the car,
They bought the car, they
so they
gave
paid
away, and
taxes.
then the next person has to pay tax. I think
Yeah.
that
Sounds a little shifty to me, Art. A little
mhm,
shifty. Yes, sir.
that's right, Jeff. You get a
You get a
wrench,
wrench and you get a wrench.
everybody.
Everybody gets a wrench. Here a wrench, there a wrench, everywhere a wrench, wrench.
But yeah, I've got a ton of songs on here back. Oh God, that before I used my cell phone to listen to talk show, uh, talk radio. I I even had some language programs on here.
Oh, really?
So I was studying Spanish and French. Or not French, Russian.
Russian. Oh,
Russian.
TJ's heading out, I guess. So see you later,
Oh,
man.
TJ's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in, TJ. Good to see you.
It's popping off.
Watch out for the nuclear vessel.
Nuclear vessels. Where do you keep your nuclear vessels?
Yeah.
This is Star Trek 4.
Yep.
Transparent aluminum. They were trying to rescue whales or something in that one, weren't they?
Yep. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. I don't know why that one sticks in my head.
Oh, Steelman 58. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, James will be popping in later. He's probably scarfing down waffles out at his new pavilion.
With watching TV, probably watching
Watching
you on the.
TV.
He's
They're
probably watching you on that
watching
screen.
the show.
Yeah, probably on the big screen.
Yep.
Now on the big. Oops. I bumped it.
Oh, yeah.
I bumped it.
Yeah. Computer. Hello?
Keyboard. How quaint.
Yeah, he's doing the henpeck.
Just
And you
like
notice
me and
how all the graphics just popped up so quickly.
I'll have to watch that movie again. It's been a really, really long time.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to watch, see how well it holds up with the
It is fun.
technology and
It is fun to see that
Yeah.
stuff, like how well things hold up.
well, thank you, Mike B. Thank you.
The
Thanks for coming.
Drone Ranger. It's kind of weird how Hollywood seems to have the inside track on stuff sometimes, though. Art they seem to know where are they
Right.
getting their. They have some aliens hired to give them some data.
Well,
Time traveling
they
aliens.
got friends in the tech world.
Yeah.
I mean, they use a lot of that tech, with when they did the CGI and all that stuff.
The military has a lot of good stuff that they don't share
Yep.
with us till what, 1 or 2 decades later. Yeah. Probably know all about these drone things 20 years ago. We didn't.
Well, except their drones were like these big unmanned airplanes
Yeah.
with bombs and rockets.
I want one of those.
And they were flying those from Langley, and they're they're over there in the Middle East blowing up. Hey, we got a bogey in that building over there.
Satellite controlled.
Yep.
No
You got
limit on
some guy
range.
with a laser beam to guide the
Yeah,
the
paint the
bomb.
target. Paint the target.
Yep.
Cool stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give away toffee.
And here
Pick
we
a
go.
number. Pick a number between 1 and 60 today. We're going to be special today. 1 and 60.
1 in 62.
That's right. 62.
But it's
62 skidoo.
But it's 1 to 60 though. Do not exceed 60. It's the number limit. Hey, did you know that wheel that you use? I think if you're going to use multiple spins, you can eliminate when the number shows up, you can have it drop off and not be selectable twice.
Oh,
take a look at that.
I'll
next
do that
time.
tonight.
I think
because
that's the same
tonight
wheel
we're going to have another prize later in the show.
See if that's possible. Because we have the same number come up twice.
Yes, you are right. Crystal Justice, thanks for coming in. Good to see you.
Yeah, and then James said there was a magnet on your wheel.
Well, and you know who else complained about this? Dre. He said, I don't know what's going on.
I never win.
You got something that's not picking my number.
I never win.
And Lloyd always says the same thing. All right, folks, let's close the window. It is time to pick a number. Not pick a number, but to spin the wheel.
Send it. Send it, Art.
Send it. There we go. Alrighty. And let's see. All right. Everybody can see that? Okay. Bob, stop. No more numbers, folks. No more numbers. All right, let's spin that wheel.
18, huh?
All right, the winning number is 18.
What do we got here? We got 26, 25, 14, 15. 15.
Well, I
16.
see
Bob Casey is 16.
Bob Casey so far.
Oh,
Jim's droning. He's got 18 though.
Where?
He's got 15 right there.
16's pretty close. 16's closer. I see the closest one.
All right, I'm all the way. Let's go all the way.
Bob Casey Ariel had 16. And then Mudball put pi down, 3.1459.
Okay. Looks like it's Bob Casey.
Sweet 16 for the win.
All right, congratulations, Bob.
Congrats.
Yeah, and I have his address, so I drop in the mail.
Multiple winners.
Yep. Cool. Congratulations, Bob. Go to the next number. Okay, let's. So who is the next number to 60? I saw.
Oh, it was 15. If the next closest one was 15.
That would be Jim's droning.
Yeah, I guess so. Where'd it go?
And Grant is 14.
Yep. Those were closest. Well, you have a 20, but that's
further away.
Yeah. On the other side. To play it like the Price is Right. Closest you get without going over.
Okay. Jim, who did I say that was? Jim's droning. You are the winner.
I like his
So
avatar.
yeah,
He has this camera on it without the filter
right,
anyway.
right. So Jim, if you email me, I will. I'll put my email in there. Email me your address. Yeah,
James is running behind.
there you go, Jim. If you send
There you
me
go.
your address, I'll ship that out tomorrow. Because the nice thing about here, we've got self-serve kiosks.
Ooh, toffee kiosks.
So all I have to do is
Shipping
fill that in
kiosks.
an envelope and take it over there and just go beep boop boop beep boop boop boop.
I like the
All right.
USPS kiosks. They're pretty cool.
Put it on the scale and they'll say, does this contain any of these hazardous materials? You go,
No.
nope. And then you go, and then it says, this is your weight. Do you accept? Yeah.
Swipe
And then
your
it
credit
says,
card.
after you go through what kind of package, and I always say, envelope or box, and then I put the dimensions in.
Envelope.
Yep. 9 by 6 by 1. And then that. Oh, and then it asks for the zip code, and then it'll go to, okay, what's the street address? And all you have to do is put the street address, and then it'll say, is it this one? Is it this one? Is it this one?
Yeah.
You just and then it'll say, will this fit on your package? And yes. And nice thing about it is I could use my debit card, and put that in, because if you use a credit card, it asks for a PIN number. And I'm like, I don't know what my PIN number is.
I think if the chip works, you don't have to worry about the pin, right? I don't know. I didn't think
I don't know if
I
this
don't remember having that problem with the. Oh, there goes another fuzzle. Another fuzzle escaped. A fuzzle.
Yeah, I saw that floating around. You got what is that? Not an orb, but what is that?
It's not an orb. It's just a fuzzle.
Oh,
Dust
fuzz.
bunny.
It's
Dust
not an
bunny.
orifice.
See if it can penetrate the orifice. Oh. No, it's this. The computer next to me is it's my vacuum cleaner for the room.
Oh, okay.
But it belches the stuff out that doesn't stick out the back, and anyway, it just swirls around in here. Gonna have to clean this room.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I haven't run a vacuum in my apartment in a while.
It's not a ghost, Robert. I know he thinks it is, but they're fuzzles. It's fuzzles. Well, they're
so I guess
house,
with the
house is
an
haunted.
Arduino, I could make like a robotic car or something.
You can. Maybe you could make a little attachment for the Don't you still have the DJI the what was that, the car?
Oh, the RoboMaster.
RoboMaster, that's it. Do they still sell that thing?
I don't know.
I haven't looked. Like, I don't know if that ever caught on for them. That was like four or so years ago.
David, Arizona, or AZ Drone Dude, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
It looks like oh, well, Drone Nerds has it. Oh yeah, it's still on the DJI site. It still exists.
Oh,
that thing is cool. You ever drive that thing anymore?
These little guys on here, see? These pins.
Yeah, for like amp connectors and stuff, right?
Yeah. And I looked at one of those Arduinos, and it just plugs right in.
Oh, it docks. Yeah, it'll dock to
Yeah.
another board. Build your own Roomba. Lori has a new Roomba.
Very,
Lori has her new
very.
Roomba. We're gonna finally the Christmas tree's been removed from the house finally.
There you
Now
go.
the new Roomba's got to map out the house. It has like a camera on the front of it. This thing's kind of like it's a little scary.
Oh,
Like
this is
maps
like
out the
this
house.
is an LCD, David. And it goes on to an Arduino, and it's like a touch screen.
It's a good sized
And
screen, Art.
it came with a little stylus. Yeah,
It's a
it's
pretty
like
good sized screen.
yeah,
About 3 diagonal, 4,
something
3.
like that.
You could have it attached to the drone and send a nasty message to someone.
There you go. You have it hanging from your
Yeah.
Phantom
Touch this,
3.
baby. Touch me.
Yeah.
Touch me on my screen. Win a prize.
Yeah.
2x3. Bob
Two
might
by
be right.
three. JDS Flying Canuck, welcome to the show. Good to see you. Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah.
Just waiting for James and
I don't.
maybe Adrian will pop in for a
They're
bit.
usually here by now. I
Yeah.
don't know. So nobody in the chat help me out. Nobody knows why my Mavic 3 flies like it's drunk. The operator
Yeah.
was not drunk.
hmm
Nobody knows. This is such a bummer.
hmm
You know, did I tell you, Art, that this thing is not selling worth a crap? Do you know how
No?
we it could just be luck of the draw, but Keith was telling me that there's a piece of like foam, packing foam that comes with these now to kind of help keep the gimbal in check
Right.
for shipping. And mine doesn't have it. And I told Keith that. He's like, oh, well, yours was built before they started adding the foam or whatever.
Oh, Mickey, did you do the latest M3 update?
I did, Mickey. And it's
And
still...
JDS recent break.
Well, okay, this is interesting because, yeah, remember I actually calibrated the IMU before I flew it, then brought it back in, frustrated, and recalibrated the IMU again. And it still does it. And no, the expo settings are pretty low. Maybe though, Maddie. But yeah, hopefully. I think. Oh, I was going to tell you that I had an IMU like error pop up when I brought it outside, and it was only 5 degrees Fahrenheit. So maybe it's a cold weather thing.
Mm-hmm. And also, what is your humidity out there?
The humidity. I thought it was too cold to be humid at like 5 degrees, but I guess it can be humid. I don't know what the RH was. Why? You think that was
Could be.
Yeah.
You might have
Usually things don't fog up. Usually things don't fog up when they get colder. They fog up when you bring them inside.
Yeah, but you'll get with frost. You'll still get frost.
Man, I was only like, maybe that's the problem. I wasn't that high off the ground. I was about 20 feet. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was gonna like the EXP settings looked pretty decent though. They were like 0.25. That looked about right. That's how I always have them on the Mavic 2 Pro. So can you just see some cotton batting around the camera shipping? IMU can be calibrated as inside or outside as long as the level surface. Yes, true.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, and how about this?
Did the update on mine and vanished back to China? Oh, Mike, that sucks.
During a full moon. Oh, and if you watch James' latest video where they're building a new house, well, they did a ritual where they took chicken's blood
I thought they threw the
Yeah.
coins in too.
And they threw coins into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, ooh, how cool. And in several hundred years from now, when it's an archaeological dig, they'll
Wait,
go,
what the hell
oh,
are
wow,
these? Yeah.
look at these
I was thinking the same thing.
primitive coins.
I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. You can do it. Yeah, JDS. Well, might have to try it on a slightly less freezing ass cold day.
Yeah, there you go.
But it was kind of it was disheartening because I mean, I'm going to be able to have some pretty places to fly in a week next weekend, and I kind of wanted to let this dude kind of sit it out
Right.
and try out the new wings. So I'm a
There you
little
go.
sad because that it's tried and true. The Mavic 2 that Pro is my trusted companion when I go out flying.
Hey, Joe Blaylock, good to see you.
How many are in
So,
here?
yeah, so this
Ooh,
thing came with a
42.
lot of goodies in it. And,
You should start building it on the show. You can start building.
well, there's so many shows that have done builds on them. Like,
I've seen live streams
might
where
do
people are
where
putting
I'll
stuff
take
together.
a picture and
Yeah.
show you the progression.
Shelby Voll's done that. He's done build up like
Right.
live streams where he's building.
But
He was-
I really don't have any place to do that. Otherwise,
You need an overhead
Might-
camera too,
yeah,
which would be really cool.
That's true.
An overhead camera would be really great.
Hmm.
Oh, thanks, Bob. Yeah, there's
Well,
more
hold on,
coming.
Dre. We're going to have another giveaway.
Where's the toffee?
Yeah,
It's
where's
gone,
the toffee?
man. Gone.
It's gone. Jim
Gone.
Cerrone was the last winner.
A little too late to the party, but
Should I show him what the next prize will be?
ooh, what is the next?
Yeah, what?
What's the next prize? Art, that last Scotland video is over 700 views, man.
Oh yeah.
That's like a record for me in like 4 days. It's really crazy. Props
Ladies
out of
and
balance?
gentlemen,
No, I
our
don't.
next drawing will be for
Ooh. Ooh.
because it's my special day. It's your special day.
Props out of balance.
Ooh, maybe that's what.
But it hovered perfectly. If I just, like, when I first brought it up, it was fine. But it was like when I go to yaw it around or something, we get all wonky and bounce around. That's why the IMU kind of makes... The IMU concern has some teeth, maybe. Maybe. The mystery
Dre,
continues.
you might be the lucky winner. And I took Chuck's suggestion, and number 18 is out of there.
Cool. I think that's cool. Yeah, don't pick 18 next time.
Yep, that's right. Mm-hmm.
Struck it.
Well, you know what I found out? I thought, they sell ice cream
Oh, thanks, Bob.
there at the store, and I thought it was just for people who want to have ice cream at the store. No, they have little pint containers of ice cream, and their ice cream is so good.
Ooh. Bob's like, yeah, he hopes the little Scotland video where Lori's tromping around in her dress at like Mid-Hope Castle and stuff goes viral, and there's a lot of Outlander fans, and yeah, Lori's one of them. She's pretty big when it comes to Outlander. That would be kind of cool.
Joe Powers, welcome to the show. No, don't pick a number yet.
No,
Come
stop,
on, people.
stop. Stop.
Robert Glazer says,
They're more sensitive. So what? Flatten
They're
the curve
sensitive.
even. Sensitive. So flatten the curve even more, maybe. I do have a bit of I have some regret. I have some buyer's remorse on this thing. At the moment. Yeah.
It's called
because
cognitive dissonance.
it's called Sad Flippin' Day, is what it's called.
Not cognitive continent. incontinent. No, not that.
Well, it wasn't the price or anything. It's the fact that it's not doing what I expected it to do. Just the most basic thing, and that's just be able to fly it. It's kind of disappointing.
All right, let's welcome all the way from Lipa City. It is James. Oh, look at that.
Magnus.
Magandang umaga.
Good morning.
Can you hear us?
Good morning.
That's just wrong on so many levels.
Oh, come on.
Where's the big
Art's
bird to
birthday.
come and eat you guys?
Grapes.
Okay.
Yeah,
a
a bird's gonna come by and go. Then what do you do? Oh, that's hilarious right there. That's pretty good.
Anyway, this is for you, Art. This is for you. Here it goes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Wow, singing grapes. That's not, you don't
you.
see that every day.
Hey, I heard it through the grapevine that
Oh.
it's your birthday.
Nobody can hear
Anyway,
that.
you know what?
Nobody can hear him?
You might be stuck with.
We stuck with the grapes.
Can you guys can hear me?
Yeah,
right?
but you guys are raising a good time.
Oh, blueberries. Like the blueberries.
That's if you leave them in the sun too long.
Yeah, we're just hanging in the garden back here. You know what? I don't know how to turn this off. I was able to figure out how to get it turned on.
Turn it off.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Well, we can always get a couple of Oompa Loompas to take you to the squeezing room and get you fixed up. You'll be fine.
Steelman 58 is the traveling blueberry.
That's
one
good
more.
one.
Okay.
I forgot the
Anyway.
Wildeberries. Yeah, it's a good one. Good
All right,
one.
well, let's see. I gotta figure out. I really gotta figure out how to turn it. Hold on a second. I might have to.
It's hilarious how it has your mouths in there. It's so funny.
You look better.
Okay. Okay.
Let's
hold on
go.
now. Okay.
He's feeling blue.
Okay. We're back.
Happy birthday, Art.
Oh, thank you, Ness. Thank you. And,
think
and
anybody-
we're on in the
I don't think
background.
anybody can top that. That's really you guys are we're in the background. Check that out. We knew you would be though.
Well, we listen. We've been listening, and we just got done with breakfast as usual. We had to watch. It was Waffle Sunday,
Of
and
course.
and I heard you make a comment something about. I bet they're sitting out there and they got the big screen on in the pavilion. And yeah, we absolutely do. This was every morning. I got to tell you, since we installed this right here, it's like we don't want to be in the house anymore. We live out here in the pavilion. We sit out here in the morning for breakfast. Oh, watch news. It's your evening news in your
And
time.
then we'd see the house dark at night.
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah, the house is dark
Nice.
at night because nobody goes in the house anymore. Then we sit out here all night long. Anyway,
Mm.
what did you do for your birthday, Art? I really. I heard you met with the guy that provides you with your candies and stuff like that. Was
Mhm.
that was it?
Yep, had
Was it
had lunch
Mr.
with him.
Toffee? Okay.
Yep, Mr. Toffee.
Rick the toffee guy.
Yep.
Toffee guy. Well, that's awesome. I'm glad you got to spend some time and do something really special like that. But do anything else special, or what's going on?
Well, Rick gave me an air fryer for my birthday.
And Ness sent one of that to her daughter, and I haven't bought off yet on the capabilities of that. Have you used it?
No, and I just got it today, so I gotta go and clean it first before I use it. So yeah, looking forward to taking some of my what is it? Gorton's frozen battered fish. Stick that in there, and yeah.
Well, I would like to try that. Ness, did Ruko? She says does she use it? The air fryer?
Yeah,
It worked pretty good.
it has air fryer. It is a microwave.
I don't know if you
it
can hear.
is an
She says
oven.
air fryer, microwave, and an oven. It's one of the multi things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He uses
But
Oh,
so
like a
I
June
was gonna get
oven.
one.
Like a
Yeah, I
June
was going to
oven.
get one of those, but I think I heard you say something earlier about the I heard people complaining about the cleanup and
the oven
No,
with air
that's with the
fryer in
deep
it.
fryer. I've got
oh, the
the
deep fryer, the
fried.
deep fry.
I have the deep fryer, the
Like
fry
the fry
daddy.
baby, the fry daddy,
Yeah,
fry daddy. Yeah.
Ah, the
fry
real
daddy.
deal. Yeah, it's the real deal.
That's a lot of work. There.
Well, they advertise those things like it's you don't of course marketing. It all has to do with marketing. And they say,
Marketing.
"Oh, easy cleanup. All you do is close the lid on it, and then you don't have to worry about." But I think you have to strain all
Yeah.
the stuff out of the
Mhm.
grease, or it contaminates the oil that's inside there after a while, and it
Yeah.
just goes.
Well,
goes
what I
bad.
do when I use the deep fryer is I have an empty milk jug and put a funnel on it, and I pour all the oil in that, put it in the refrigerator. So next time I use it, just pour it back, and it worked. Yeah.
Um, Bob Casey says, "Oh, is Bob who? Oh yeah, Bob Casey says I got the mullet thing. No, I don't have a mullet. I am from South Carolina, and I think most of my cousins
Mullets,
probably are
mullets are
carrying
making
the
a
mullet.
mullets
The
are making a
mullet
comeback.
do.
Did you know that? They're
Yeah.
making a comeback. My
Yeah.
stylist told me that
He
about
has long hair.
a month ago. They're coming back because they were
Yeah.
laughing about my
I don't know.
pictures from the wedding.
Oh, you want
Yeah.
to see a
I
funny
don't know.
picture?
This is my pandemic. This
Look
is my
at Sean Oz's high school picture. Oh God, it's
Really?
hysterical.
Hey, DJI
Yes,
sent me a.
James, go ahead.
Sorry.
no. I totally forgot what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Anyway,
DJI sent me a
I totally
survey. I got a survey on this thing. What do you think I'm going to tell DJI about it, Art?
Oh,
No.
that's what I wanted to. I again, we watched everything this morning. I don't think I missed much, and sometimes I have to come back in and readdress some of the stuff you talked about earlier. And I heard Chuck talking about some kind of wackiness going on with his newer DJI
It's
drone that he had
wacky.
there. I've seen more wacky from my Air 2S, the new model that I have here. More wackiness from that than I ever did see from the Phantom 4, the
Yeah,
Phantom 4 Pro
this-
that I have. And the latest wackiness for me, I'll share with you, was I pulled the thing out of the box. I was like, they were getting ready to do a pour over there. They were getting ready to do something. I'm like, what I like so much about the Air 2S, it's so easy to set up really quick. That and the Phantom 4. The Phantom 4 is actually easier because you just take the cover off the lens.
It's ready to go.
You turn on the controller because you don't have to bring. Mine has the integrated smart controller, and
Yeah,
it was
you
very
have the screen.
very fast. You just have to go one more step with the Air 2S. You have to put whatever iPad or phone inside. You have to add that to it. But it's still fairly quick. If you need to catch the moment in something that's going to go away like in 2 minutes, you can usually have it set up and in place to catch that money shot, right? So I did that yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. And I got it out there. No, it was the day before yesterday. And I got it out there. I set it up and could not connect. It said something about it needed an update, and it wouldn't let me.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta
It
do
would-
the update before.
Yeah.
I
That's
could
the
not
worst.
believe that was horrible. Can you imagine going on vacation, having no Wi-Fi, being someplace, or maybe you do have Wi-Fi on your phone.
Yeah, then you got to do a
data.
hotspot to get it to update.
And then
It's
then
gonna
it
be
says,
like-
oh,
yeah.
and you're on it. You're like you've flown halfway across the world. You got to this one spot. You're on the side of a mountain or something, and then you're ready, and it says, oh, you need an update. You can't take
I've
off.
never-
And
Well,
I've had
you don't
updates
have
pop
to
up.
accept though.
Right.
You
I was gonna
could
say I've
just-
had updates come up on
Yeah.
like on the Mavic 2 Pro, and I just checked it before we left for a trip, and you can just put them off till later usually.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So
and I was like, I didn't accept. I didn't do it. I don't know. I didn't see a thing that says accept or not accept. I don't remember exactly what it said on there, but
Yeah.
if it would have said "don't accept," I would have clicked "don't accept." But I don't think I had an option to do anything. And then it said you don't have Wi-Fi. You're not connected to that. Then after nothing would happen, I thought, oh God, I got to update. I have to update. So I said, okay, go ahead and do the update. They're still over there. Maybe I'll be able to
it's
catch
like
us.
do do
And then it's
do.
no.
Oh,
No,
God.
it said you're not connected to any network is what it said. And I'm sitting right here outside the house right next to, and I'm like, and I couldn't find anywhere in the controller the way you're connected to network. I couldn't find, it's not an obvious place inside there.
1 minute. Yeah. Bork said the Mavic 3 costs too much to be wacky, and he's correct.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, boys and girls. I don't know. No, there's now granted it was like 5 degrees Fahrenheit out when I flew it too, so that could have something to do with it. And the IMU, I got an IMU error both times I brought it outside, which also seems suspect.
Oh, I haven't
the
had
way
it.
it was,
I haven't had
it was
Time for another giveaway. It's time to give away some turtles.
Turtles.
Pick a number between 1 and 60.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, but you gotta hold on. I gotta open up I love turtles. That's like my favorite chocolate caramel candy. I gotta open up. Yeah, I gotta do it. I gotta get over here. Where is it at?
Wedgeworth. He always is one off of me. That's hilarious.
Okay, I gotta get in on this.
Don't pick 18. I removed it.
Oh
Yeah,
God! Everybody always picks my number. Everybody always picks my number.
Because
You
you're
gotta be
so slow,
quick,
man.
James.
You gotta like pick up the pace, brother.
Yeah.
Pick up the pace.
I gotta do it while I've got 42 people in the.
Yeah. He's got 42 in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a
that's
number.
good.
That is really good, man.
I think I'm up to 44. That might be a new record.
It needs to keep like the highest value ever. It should not Facebook. YouTube should keep track of that and give you like your peak.
Oh,
But didn't you,
You
is
can
this
see
your
that
second
later in
giveaway?
your analytics.
Didn't have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Didn't
this
you have a
is the
giveaway
second
earlier?
giveaway.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah, you missed the toffee.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
Where is the wheel?
Love the turtles.
It's coming. Hold on to your.
We're looking at email.
Oh,
There's nothing
dang it.
sensitive there.
Okay.
What was that? Pornhub? What was that? What did I see there?
I was
Press-
just thinking that.
Okay.
Cheap
There we
Viagra.
go.
What?
There we go. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, let's spin the wheel, shall we?
Do it. It's a high one.
Ooh, the winner is over 56.
I thought it was
Let's
1 to
see.
50. I thought it was
1 to 60,
20.
No,
man.
I said 60.
Ooh, Jerry Bauer has 55.
Oh.
Mike AKA, he's at 55.
Jerry Bauer at 55 first, I think.
Oh, okay.
Way up top. Take a peek. I think
Oh,
that might be the closest.
Chris Hope has 72. Come on.
Yeah, I think.
Chris Hope has 54. Keep going. Yeah, you're right. Jerry Bauer, 55.
Jerry's closest at 55. I don't see anything closer. You know, like you said, Chris Hope has 54. Yeah, that's
Yeah, I believe you're right.
I think there's a 59. Bob Casey has 59.
Oh, who was? Oh,
He did say that. I for some reason it went in one ear and swirled around my empty void of a head and left.
Jerry Bauer. Send me your address and I will get that shipped out to you. If you're in, I hate to say this, if you're in Australia, there's an issue on shipping because they are
James is trying
not
to look through
taking.
Jerry's icon. Sorry. He's like, I see James like this. I see it, James trying to peek around.
No, I just got a
Oh,
weird
okay,
email.
yeah. So here, I'll put my email in there real.
Oh, that's funny, James.
This is a
No
I
respect.
just got a
No respect, James. No respect.
I just got a phishing email. I just saw.
And I
So
want to
you
say
guys
hello to Gary Brant Ariels. Good to see you. And there's my email for you, Jerry.
I love that with the old Mavic Air in there. That was the flame red Mavic Air.
Yep.
That's the one that's in the
That's
bottom of the
one
lake.
that resides in the Lake Harbor.
Lock Harbor Monster.
Well, congratulations. And I did get Lake Pilot's address. He sent that to me. And
Ooh,
who was the other winner?
great.
I got to remember. Who was
That's
that
really
other
delayed.
winner?
Wow, it's really delayed, huh?
Yeah, I know. I see. That's it's.
I didn't realize it's like
that must be really buffering or something back there. Yeah, I didn't realize in the background either. So I had a problem with the network. I had a problem with the network this morning, so I did a reboot of our main fiber modem on the inside. So I think it's buffered way back. It was still running in the background, so it's probably like about 2 or 3 minutes behind.
Oh, Jim Stroning. That's the other winner.
Oh,
okay,
Jim,
great.
you still have a red Air? Because that was I bought that thing the day it came out. It came out on like the 23rd of January. When was that? 2018. 2018 came out.
Yep, that's when I got mine. And
release day.
It was a gift from Bill the Drone Reviewer when they did a what was it, GoFundMe. They got me the Air, and they got me a case for my family,
Cool.
a hard shell case.
I remember telling Lori, I was driving her into work, and I said, DJI's doing a release today. She's like, so you're buying another drone? I said, maybe.
What are they releasing? What new project?
No, this is going back in time to January of 2018.
Okay.
January of 2018 when they released the Air.
Oh, that's like a million years ago. And
that was the first drone with APAS. Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first drone with APAS. Remember our APAS was such a big
Yep.
deal? They showed it weaving through the cardboard trees.
I still don't trust that avoidance detection stuff that they have.
Don't.
I watched even the new one, the Air 2S. I watched it so many times.
Even the newer one, dude. This one has like the really
Yeah.
funky sensors in the front, and it's still don't trust it. No way.
Yeah.
But I'm just disappointed with it's not flying smooth yet, like at all. So
Jim, you might have to resend. I didn't get your email.
you got some wind.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Wind.
mute.
There you go.
Got some wind going on.
Yeah, I don't have the good mic out here, so I'm just
Gonna have to
using
get the
computer
dead
mic
cat
right
for
now.
it there, James.
Yeah, there
Well,
you
I'm
go.
on the computer. This is actually on the computer right now. So
Can you could
I got
probably
my-
tape a little dead cat to it though? Bet you, yeah,
This
put
is,
that in
I'm
front
not,
of.
u- but I'm not using.
What if you
this-
blocked
I'm
the
not
What if you
using-
blocked the mic with that though? It might work, or it might make it worse. Might go like
I don't even know where the mic is. It's on. I'm on my MacBook Pro, so I don't even know where the microphone is on this thing. They got this stuff, so everything is hidden so well. You don't know where.
Yeah.
I want to see Curtis's tsunami
Oh,
footage.
you're on a Mac, right, James?
I am. Yep, of course.
Oh, did you hear what happened to Greg Mac?
No.
He didn't do
Greg,
a show last night
Greg
because
Kunart?
yeah,
No, what
his,
happened?
it went toes up on him.
Really?
Turns out
Toes
the
up?
hard drive just went
Oh, not
Hard
toes
drive.
up. That's Oh, look at the. I kind of cheated. I'm watching the Santa Cruz tsunami footage.
Does he have a hard drive?
Oh
Or does
wow,
he
they
have a
actually.
SSD inside?
Holy crap!
SSD
They
Yeah.
did get a little
card.
bit of
Yeah.
SSD. Yeah.
swirly swirl.
Those are usually pretty. Those are pretty good. I've had regular spinning discs go bad on me before, but I've never had an SSD go bad on me yet. Knock on
Knock
whatever
on wood.
this table
Yeah, the
is.
SSDs tend to be. I've lost one. I lost one like 10 years ago.
Hello, Rick Kelly.
Well, even I had one of the external USB hard drives, and it's a spinning disc. It's the one that's got the I can't remember the name. It's a very famous name. The one that you can drop. That they say it's got military spec.
Sounds like a
case
Samsung.
enclosure and- No. It's green. It's like that fluorescent, funky green color.
Oh, Western Digital.
No,
Seagate.
it's not Western Digital. It's not. No, it's not
Art's
Seagate.
rattling them all
We're
off.
probably
Hey,
gonna go
Ray,
through all-
the captain's in the
Transcend.
house.
Transcend.
Transcend.
Oh,
Transcend. Okay.
Yeah, and that is the only lately external drive, and it was one of those big ones. At the time, it was a big. I don't remember how many terabytes it is now,
Yeah.
but that's the only one that went bad on me that I've had so far. Oh, you were talking about all the crap on your desk. Well, I'm not actually at my desk, but you were showing all your thumb drives that you were having. Yeah, you were showing inside there. I got to tell you, the stuff is miniaturizing so much. You see this right here?
Yep.
Yeah.
This is my here. I'll show you. It's got the regular USB, I guess USB A, and it's got the USB C on the other side, which is what plugs into the MacBooks now. The
cool.
MacBooks don't have USB A anymore. They have these. I don't know what they call them, Fire or Lightning or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Lightning, and it's
Yeah.
really, I think, just USB C
I
is
have-
what it is.
I have one of
But
those
you
with
could do that.
USB-C. Yeah.
So I don't have to use this
I,
adapter. You see this dongle,
this.
dongle adapter
this
right
thing.
here? I don't have to use this now. This will,
USB-C, USB-A.
yeah,
Oh,
same.
there you go.
Same,
And
Yeah.
the
same right here.
yeah,
And
and
this
then
is-
you
this is
slip
what-
your card goes in here, like in this, like, can I get it on the camera? The card goes in. Can you see it just sticking out there? That's your
Oh, for
Oh.
like an SD card? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's an SD card
So
reader.
this
Yeah.
one- this-
And this
like these things-
Thunderbolt
and this came
is
with
what.
Yeah.
yeah.
Thunderbolt.
Oh,
yeah,
this came with all
Thunderbolt.
these.
high speed stuff. Yep.
It came with all these adapters.
Right.
Different type of USB. And this is a different type
all
of.
that crap's
this
easy
is-
to lose, but yeah.
They are.
I have
easy
like
to lose.
I have a thing. It's called. Well, I have a bag that I carry all my harnesses and cables and SD cards and all that stuff when I go like to Scotland or whatever, traveling.
Well,
Trying to keep it all
the
lost
reason-
in one bag.
The reason I got this is because for this side I need for the Mac because it doesn't have a USB.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It has this. You have
Right.
to have this dongle right here if you want to, which doesn't come with the Mac, by the way. You have to pay extra. That's
I had to
that's
buy one
Apple's
of those for
way of
HDMI. I
gouging
have a USB-C Lightning to HDMI.
But I integrated into the TV behind. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. Is it on? Yeah, it should be on. Oh, I'm kind of in the way. I don't know if you can see. See the little round thing in the corner right there?
Oh, yeah.
I integrated a bulkhead
The charging?
USB. No, it's a bulkhead USB connector so that I can take a movie or music and put it on here directly on my Mac.
Okay.
And then put it inside here so we can watch movies. Say for some reason we have an issue with internet or something like that out here, and we still want to watch
Right.
a movie. I have a backup of several, not a lot, because pretty much the streaming, you can get anything on
Did we-
streaming these days.
Did we not say hello to Captain Ray? Because I know he popped in. And
Yes, I say hello, Captain Ray.
Shame on me. I
Good
thought
to
I
see
did
you.
too, but Ray, tell me why my drone's flying like it's drunk. Tell me that, please, because you have the
Yeah,
same one.
really?
Somebody tell me the answer. It's making me sad.
Well, you said you had
Yeah, I
an
know. I
IMU
didn't mean to
problem,
say.
right?
Yeah, it's a penetrating conversation. Thank you, Lloyd.
Oh, speaking of
I-
Lloyd. Hey, Lloyd, I saw you there this morning. I saw you in Michigan, man.
he's
I'm
looking a
real,
little,
dude. I'm sorry to
he's,
hear that you're down in
confinement.
the health department there.
Yeah, I have those
Oh,
when I said harnesses,
Come back
everybody gets
soon.
you S&M pigs. I have Velcro ties for like the cables and stuff, and I always keep a couple of spares in the bag to keep stuff organized. But that's what I meant. But yeah, it didn't sound too good, did it? Or maybe it did sound good. Mr. Slave. Crickets. I have crickets.
Oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm still in catch-up mode because I wasn't in earlier this morning. I heard you
Catch-up?
talking
You have
about the
mustard?
I heard you talking about the build across the street, and then the last episode that I did for those guys, I think I just uploaded that one last night. Was the or this morning?
I'm sorry. Sorry. Oh, that's good. That is good.
That's good, Ray.
Yeah, the standard version. I didn't. The Cine is unnecessary for me for what I use it for. But yeah, the standard. But that's the same. The rest, that's all the same stuff. It's just not having the ProRes and the 1 terabyte hard drive, which is just I'd never use it, and it adds weight.
So for the what I was talking just a second ago about across the street on Gerard and V's build over
go
there.
ahead.
Yesterday was I told you at the very beginning. I said this is going to be something unusual, and wait till we get over there. And I really didn't know how to submit that on my episode, because that was you didn't get to see it. That we had a lot of footage over there, a lot. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, I can't put this on the channel. And it was them taking the butcher knives and cutting all the chickens.
Oh yeah, that was
and doing and I know how much slack I got from Marianne eating the lizard. That video, I got a lot. I got a lot of feedback on that one, and so I said, no, we can't put that. So I told Gerard and V when I was standing over there, I said, we have to cut a lot. I can't put any of this stuff on. I said either we'll fuzzy out some stuff, or what we'll do is we'll just briefly, and it did. And I think it worked out good. You just saw them going from
they're shaking.
Shaking a little bit of the blood out from, and I think it was okay.
At least they're not choking the chicken.
Oh, 1999.
Thank you. And
I would expect that
supposed to be my cash register, but
cha-ching.
Did you hear it?
Cha-ching.
No, I don't hear none of your effects today, Art.
I don't know.
Chuck effects. Just chuck effects. Cha-ching. It's as good as it gets.
You know what I bet it is? I'm using the USB on the front of my computer. I wonder if that has anything to do.
Possibly. Shouldn't matter. But
because I was
Mike
using
typed in cha-ching too.
I was using it on the back of my computer on one of the USB ports. And then one day, all of a sudden, none of the icons came up except for the Stream Deck icon.
Yeah.
And it just wouldn't work.
You had to go in device management and just take a look and see if you got any caution signs.
We got another troll.
Uh-oh. Sorry, I was sleeping at the wheel.
So you have
I wanted to show you guys something. I don't know if you guys saw my new headshot lately, where I got my motorcycle jacket.
Thank you very much. Headshot.
I did see that. You had that on Facebook, right? That was on Facebook, right?
Yep.
I saw that.
I don't want to give him a cheesy comment, so I didn't say anything. I like that one better.
Way too cool. I wanted to say Bad to the Bone, but that's the wrong band.
George Thorogood.
Yeah, bad.
Yeah.
Okay, let me.
Yeah. I like that
about
one.
that one.
That one's cool. That's a little over the top. They look like you just drank too much. Art napping. Yeah, that's kind of it's my personal fave.
I like that. The
That
one,
one's
yeah,
alright.
the one before.
Got the
that one, I
risky
like that
business
one
thing
too.
going there, right?
You need to send that to Jim, man. Send that to Jim and have him put it like on the picture. And you know how he does his blooper reel, and he's got all the pictures in the back, and he keeps switching to that.
Ah, yeah.
I
There
don't
you
know
go.
if Art's worthy of the wall of shame though. Art's kind of a good guy. He's probably not going to get on the wall
I
of
think if
shame.
anybody is worthy of the wall of shame, I think Art is definitely a candidate right
Oh,
there.
he's not very shameful. Where did Beauchart go anyway? He was in for a while. He's probably busy.
Yeah, he was in for. Well, I think it's family night for him. He's with the missus.
Oh,
Well, we're kind of family, aren't we? He
Sort of.
should show up for a little bit.
Could have popped in.
Hey,
I like
good,
Beauchart.
Oh,
Is
absolutely.
he gonna cover next week?
You know what? I'll have to ask him because yeah, old Chucky is going to be out of town.
Well, I might be able to pop in for a bit, but yeah, we're going to this thing that starts at 5:30 at the bottom of Seneca Lake. It's Castle Greach does this whole Chinese lantern
Oh, are
display
you going to
thing.
hold your breath? You're at the bottom of Seneca Lake.
That's a good one. I said it and there was no taking it back. Yeah. That's a long way down too. It's about 400 feet. No. Okay, yeah, at the on the western shore of Seneca Lake, all the way at the where what's the other end of the lake called? That's where the winery is. But yeah, they do this really cool. They do this cool light display. Like they look like Chinese lanterns. They're all filled
Oh,
up
cool.
and they're all lit up with LEDs. And last year they had dinosaurs and stuff. So I think that'll be 5 o'clock at night. Then do the math, Art. It's like that'll be a couple of hours. That'll be 7:30, and then there'll be drinking involved, and who knows? Probably vlog it though.
Oh,
I'll be fine.
hey,
Oh
yeah, that
no!
looks like some of my old date.
This is cool. I just
What
started
is
playing
that?
with
What are you using to do that?
I don't know. I got to look and see. It was something that I installed like forever ago.
It reminds me of like Snapchat kind of stuff.
It is. No,
Yeah,
I think something snap.
Snapchat.
snap. Yeah,
All
I
the
have
all
that
the
on.
cool millennials use Snapchat.
Hmm.
Yeah, snap. That's
Mhm.
snap. That's what it is.
Ooh, Ray caught a 4-foot barracuda
4
yesterday.
inch. It's 4
Cool.
inch.
Or 4 inch. Oh,
Nice.
I think he meant bigger than that. I think he meant 4 foot.
That's bait. That's just the bait for the
Yeah,
regular.
I think he meant 4 foot. Art, you said it right. I think he just hit the wrong key on the keyboard.
oh,
Right, Ray? Caught a monster or caught you? Did it pull you in? Did it pull the boat backwards like Jaws? It's pulling the boat backwards.
and you know what? Barracuda is a good eating fish.
Barracuda.
Oh, Danny, aka the View Chaser.
I like the harmonics in that one.
I got to go back and watch Jaws again. I want to watch Jaws out here inside the pavilion.
There you go.
Young Richard Dreyfuss. And yeah, great movie.
I missed the young Richard Dreyfuss because we just watched a movie a couple of nights ago. What was that movie with Richard Dreyfuss we just watched?
Oh,
Remember?
oh,
Remember?
something
He's,
of the third,
Of the what?
something of the third
He's a
kind.
big, he's a boss.
Oh yeah, he's a mob boss. He's a mob. Well, he's like
Oh,
a retired mob boss, and he goes out, but he's looking rough, and I think he's not getting any really big offers in Hollywood, and he's taking these
Small
movies,
jobs.
small
Mr.
jobs
Oops.
that no, it's recent. It's a fairly new one, but the production wasn't very good. It's like something I really don't like in cinematography.
Apprenticeship of Duddy Kravitz.
No. Ness, if you can figure it, if you can you do the research?
Name that movie.
I'm not
I
gonna.
know.
I'm not gonna Google it.
But what I didn't like about it, do you remember back in the day when NYPD Blue was probably the first one that came out, where they got the
Blue.
camera action, it's always moving, everything is like real, and you find it very hard to focus on what's going on. That's what they did inside that, and I think they're trying to make
the jiggly camera.
the
Yeah.
Well,
jiggly
now
camera.
the handheld cameras now, the steady cams are like sweet. They're like our, that's what.
Yeah,
this
no
little
matter what
pocket
you
thing
do.
is
Yeah.
basically
Well,
Oh,
gimbal
that's my
stuff.
favorite camera.
Even the
That's how I
iPhone.
got the photos for the headshot.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's pretty
Because
pretty
I
capable.
did like what was it, 3 minute, 3 minute video. And then I ran it into my converter that converts it from video to JPEG. So it gives you like a series of.
You get a bunch of
photos.
frames. So you get a whole bunch
Yeah.
of frames.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The iPhone does that too. It does that, and you can
Oh,
select.
Crime
Crime
grabbing.
Story.
Yeah.
That's how. Yeah, like
Is it
since I'm.
Is it Crime Story? Is that the name of it?
Oh,
That's it.
oh yeah.
She says yeah. She said that's it. Crime Story. All right. Good one, recovery drone.
Crime Story.
Recovery one drone.
That's Herman, right? Art. Herman's recovery one.
Oh, okay. I gotta show you guys this. This is what happened to Captain Ray when he caught that barracuda.
Oh no,
The 4-inch Barracuda.
barracuda. Somebody said a 4-inch barracuda is a piranha.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I saw this the other night.
The other way.
it's
Is that for
just-
real? Is that for real?
There he
Wow.
is in the hospital,
Oh man.
and there is the barracuda.
Now it all
Captain
makes
Ray, you're
sense.
supposed to use. That's
Now I
pliers.
get it. I don't know why I
Yeah.
didn't pick up on that because I saw the bait thing the other day on
Hey,
the other
Herman,
live stream, and
Phantom
yeah.
Flight 101.
that looks like smarts, Ray.
Uh,
Well, I've never done that, but I guess you can't pull it out because of the barbs. You have to push it like all the way through.
maybe
Well,
cut
you
it off
gotta kind of.
with wire. Cut it
pull it
off with
and then
wire
kind of-
cutters at one end, and then pull it through so you don't pull the bar back through.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think. Yeah.
Ooh.
that's what I would- That's what I would have done.
Yeah, that would really suck.
Well, when I go fishing, I usually carry hemostat with me. And that is just great for taking.
Yeah,
hook
yeah.
on fish.
That's what you're telling us. You bring the hemostats for. Okay, Art. We believe you.
James only knows me too well.
I mean, we are from about the same generation.
Yeah, the lure caught Ray instead of Ray catching the fish. Yeah, man. Yikes.
Yep.
I got to tell you, us specifically us Americans, I tell you, we take a lot of chances and we get a lot of injuries. At least I do. I'm going to speak from personal experience.
I'm pretty careless myself. I tend to like.
I can watch these guys on the construction site.
I'll be
across the
hand
street
catching this thing. You know that's dangerous. I'll be hand
Yeah.
catching the thing and launching and all that kind of stuff.
Did you see them? Did you see them in the video doing the passing of all the cement mix?
The buckets of cement?
mix
That was
with the
awesome. It
buckets
was like
of-
the bucket brigade. I
the
commented
sand-
on that on your video.
I haven't
was
looked.
cool.
I haven't opened.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I haven't looked. I haven't opened up YouTube yet this morning. So
I
normally
like
in
the
morning-
bucket brigade. That was the best part.
But you see how close, where they piled up all and all of that.
They were dumping the
rebar
bags
sticking
in
up
at the
everything.
same time. That was like so
Oh, yeah,
orchestrated.
yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
Yep.
a well-oiled freaking operation there.
that's
Yep.
why a lot of people say, why don't they have the ready mix trucks come in? So when you have a small amount poured, they don't do that because they can save a lot.
Yeah.
It costs a lot of money to deploy a ready mix.
They were
truck
dumping
out
bags. They were stirring and then taking it with the buckets. It was like amazing. It was like boom, boom, boom,
Yep.
boom.
If it were me and not doing any of that stuff, I'd have rebar through my gut. I would be stepping on cocoa lumber with nails going through my feet. And these guys are, actually the team that's working over there, I think everyone, I don't think anybody wears the slippers, the flip flops like that team that built our place over here. Nobody wore any slippers. Were their safety shoe. That's what they used over here, the flip flops.
Oh,
But over there, I think everybody wears like tennis shoes or regular shoes or something like that. But it's just to watch those guys, and I've never seen anybody get injured over there.
So organized.
For
so
me,
good.
all I have to do is pick up one piece of cocoa lumber. I get a splinter, a major splinter through my finger. I walk down the little hill and it's got some loose gravel down there. I fall on my, every time I walk over there. Everything. I am so clumsy, but these guys over there, I don't know. It's amazing to watch them. You watch them with the passing of the buckets, all the buckets back and forth. They were fast. How quick they got that done. I will tell you something else. I have to bring it up in one of my next episodes for that build. The builder over there, he is so competent and he has so much experience and he knows so much about project management and organization and putting the right people and doing the order of the logistics of the supplies. He's so good on every aspect of the build. I've watched people do builds over here that take 2 years. He can do probably in 6 months what they take 2 years to do over here. I found out yesterday, they said they're so far ahead of schedule. I thought they were going to be behind schedule because of that massive build that they did behind for the swimming pool and the cistern and refill. But no, they're actually, they were lucky. The weather was so good for them because normally it would have been a lot of rain. And you saw the flipped over excavator at the very beginning. So they lost a little bit of time. They lost a little bit of time from that. But they're so far ahead of schedule right now. I think they bumped up their completion time 1 or 2 months from what they were originally planning on doing. So that's their projection now. I think that whole build is going to be done in about 7 months. Originally was 10. And that was 9 with a month of buffer in case they ran into any like rain delays or anything like that.
Night, Jim. Jim's bailing.
there you go. There's
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a Jack Raval.
Nice.
I guess.
Where is it?
Oh, there's his fishing outfit they use.
Ray's got to get that Mavic 3 out over the water and capture some of this stuff.
Yeah. Where's that? Is that down in Florida or up in the north?
Down in
Florida.
Florida, down by Stewart, Florida.
Yep.
Nice.
I think concrete cures depending on the depth and everything, right? I think my driveway was like a 4-inch slab. How long did that take?
5
days.
Ray wants to know how.
5 days.
What's the standard time for concrete to
It's like
cure?
5 days, isn't it?
Now, to go fully cure, it's 28 days.
Oh, you're right. It's 28, but it gets like 90% pretty fast. It's like it gets to like 90% pretty fast. You're right. No, you're right. It's 28 days. You're right.
Yeah, normally 24 to 48 hours you can pull the formwork off, and it depends.
Right.
And it all depends. It all depends on the mix itself. Normally, what will happen is if you order through the ready mix company, you can request an additive, and they'll put a hardening additive inside there.
Oh, like a catalyst. They'll put a catalyst in
So
it.
it'll be a catalyst
But do you have to keep it wet though, right? So it doesn't crack and stuff.
Well, you're supposed to.
Keep
You're
it
supposed
cool.
to wet it down.
Keep it cool. Got to keep it cool.
You're really supposed to wet it down every day. You're supposed to wet it down every day.
I had a sprinkler on mine for like days.
For that 28-day period. And it depends. And the technique is different from country to country that you go to. If you go out like in India and in that area, what they'll do is they'll put big blankets around. They'll wrap blankets around all the columns, and they'll keep wetting it down and just soaking. And it acts like a sponge. And the concrete is actually a bigger sponge than the blanket itself. But what I did here when I built mine,
I see what Ray Dre, you're looking to get rid of a body. Careful, Captain Ray's on the case. Careful.
Am I buffering here, or you guys? Or is it just me, or
just a little bit?
Maybe a smidge.
Oh. Yep. Okay, so you guys are. So it's me. I got everybody.
Watching the leaves go like this on your screen.
Yep.
The leaves are going like this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
my screen. Well, maybe I'll tell you what. I'm gonna turn
Frame
off
dropping.
the TV. I'm gonna turn off the TV behind me.
Yeah, there you go. Turn the TV off.
And it might be sucking up a lot of the bandwidth back here.
Ah.
I'm really far away from the house.
That PDLT that you got there.
James, did you never get the smart controller?
No, I didn't because I was waiting. You guys were talking about there was a new model coming out. Is that the latest?
It's the RC
But
Pro.
it won't
But
work
it doesn't
on
work.
your Air 2S.
Not yet. Not
Not
yet,
yet.
because the firmware, you can buy an Air 2S with this in the box, but the firmware on it will only work with the Air 2S, and like the one that I have only works with the Mavic 3 because DJI hasn't. They'll get there. Like the smart controller, you know, you can use it on multiple aircraft. They just don't have the firmware ready yet. But then you'll be able to buy one of these, and dude, this thing's sweet. If there's one thing that is sweet, it's this thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's way faster than the smart controller. It's as much everything works really well on it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna.
But it's
I'm gonna
not
look
done
into-
like everything else. It's not finished. DJI is like at 80%.
I'm gonna wait. I can wait. I have no problem. And once they work out all the bugs, and the first thing is working out the bugs. The second thing is availability. Remember when I tried to buy the smart controller, the previous
Yeah. Can you bring it back?
generation?
When you come over to the States in the spring, you could always pick one up, right? And like
If I can make it back in the spring.
Yeah,
That's-
well, okay.
That's
we'll say
that's be-
we'll say
that's be-
when.
yeah, that's becoming
Be
more and more
optimistic.
questionable. I'm talking with other people that are trying to do the same, and
Hey, Justin.
it's
Oh, yeah.
not
Hey,
looking
Justin.
good.
I think it's going to from the look of the curve in other countries, it looks like as fast as it pops, it breaks the crest and goes down the other way. So hopefully we got to get this thing into an endemic, man. How long are we going to put up with this shit? It's like
Yeah, I know.
enough. It's just like, enough.
Mm.
It's like, really. People die every day. I'm sorry, It's like, it's how it goes. Planet's overpopulated anyway. If I'm one of them, I leave my Mavic 3 to who's the most qualified pilot in the.
Night,
Thanks,
night,
Lloyd.
Lloyd.
No.
Good
Get
night.
better, man. Get better.
I want
quick.
somebody super cinematic in the frickin', yeah. Not somebody who's like taking pictures with it and flying it in automatic and crap like that. Somebody's gonna really like make a movie with it.
I think it's
That's
my
what it is.
resources. I'm looking. I think it's my resources. Maybe
There you go.
I'm gonna shut off some stuff here.
Oh yeah,
You're doing your max headroom right there.
James, did you get you don't have the M1 chip then? You have
No, I don't. Remember, I
okay.
told you this. I told you the story. I didn't know the M1 was out, and I bought this one as
Next
the
time,
M1 was about to be released.
next time.
Oh, is it better? Oh, this is better. I just closed.
Oh,
I
cool. You freed
closed-
up enough resources. Now you're good.
Well, it was actually that weird program, that Snap program. That was as soon as I closed that Snap
Wait, that
program.
means hold on. 4 states. That means I have to drop dead. You want me dead? Makes me sad.
Well, you need to wait until you get the M5. Because
There's
it'll
an
take
M5?
out like 4 starships and
Oh yeah. I told myself I'd wait for the M4. I told myself that, and then in typical Chuck fashion, nah.
Okay, speaking of Star Trek trivia, what was the name of the company that developed the M1?
Oh, I don't know. Where's
It's
going
by
on?
Duotronic.
nice? Bill Thomas would know that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was late. I was late to the party on that one. I really should have done.
Yeah.
I should have done my research, but
Somehow I missed in the chat. I missed Chris. It's Sunset said, "Fly the Mavic 3 through the swing set." Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
we're still waiting on the Lori video. I've heard doing the pilot.
Yeah,
on
she's
that.
the one. She's gonna do it. It's her job, but she's been busy with
There you
tax
go.
accounting. She always has an excuse not to learn to fly. And she's blaming me because I'm supposed to help teach her to like get the basics down.
Oh, speaking of Lori, great video that I don't know if it was your last one or next to last one,
It's the
where you
last
did
one.
the where you did the. It wasn't a very
was
long one. It was only like a 5 or 7 minute
2
video.
Oh,
Very with the castle, and
that was 2 minutes.
every scene in that one was absolutely perfect. It was beautiful. Every scene inside there. It was like
A movie
if you
trailer.
wanted somebody to do an advertisement for promoting travel in Scotland, if you
But
just had
it's
some
copyrighted music, though. Remember I told you I wanted to do something with copyrighted music? That was it.
that was it.
Yeah. And it's broke 700 in like 5 days.
Oh yeah, you got. I saw you got good numbers on it.
good.
It's like
very, very nice.
Oh, speaking of YouTube
you're right though,
records,
James. You were right that if it hits. Sorry, Art. Go ahead. I interrupted you.
Speaking of YouTube records, Baby Shark has passed
like 10 billion.
10. I got it.
10 billion views.
Views.
Oh
Yeah. Why can't I get 10 billion views? Oh, anyway. But yeah, that was entirely Lori's idea from the beginning, and I told her in the beginning, so we can't use copyrighted music, honey, we just can't. And she's like, why not?
Kudos to Lori, wonderful. It was really good. You know, you can use copyrighted music,
And I checked it, and yeah, it was only so they make the money off of it. That's all. It's not a strike.
Well,
we didn't get a
you don't
strike. We
make-
just have a claim.
you can actually make money off of it too, but they get the biggest percentage.
Yeah, but it's we're not even monetized though. I mean, we're so small, but
yeah.
But that was just
there
that
you
was
go.
a project that was.
That's a perfect opportunity to go ahead and give it up, because the thing is, if you're not monetized,
All right,
and
right.
you're trying to build your label, that's the perfect way to do it. That's
And
where
that
you bring
was-
people in. Yeah.
Yeah, so well, we didn't do it. That should have been the trailer way back at the beginning of the whole thing. Because Lori's whole plan before we went to Scotland, she came to me, and I think I told you the story, where she's like, she bought the dress. She's like, I kind of did something. I was like, what'd you do? So I'll show you. And she showed me the dress and everything. I was like, so you're bringing that over to Scotland, huh? Claire's dress from Outlander. She's like, yeah, we should film some stuff. And she had all these shots in her head and everything. Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks, Force Dates. Yeah.
Well, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if you start getting emails. Hopefully, you have it where your email is available.
It is. There. I have a separate email for.
There'll be a business thing, and then you can click on it, and it'll open up.
Yeah, I have that.
Don't be surprised from that one video right there if you don't get emails from like media arts, educational institutions, people who actually put productions together. Because I get that all the time from my Ta'al volcano video that we did where I flew inside there. Mm-hmm. I always give the rights, the permissions for them to use that. They do that for teaching classes. It's part of their curriculum is
and I'm not
like
even I'm self-taught.
Yeah. So
self-taught.
And people want to use it for giving examples to submit. People want to use it for when they're building. People mainly people are like media arts students and things like that as part of their classwork that they have to submit and things like that. So don't be surprised. And it's so good. Don't be surprised if you don't get contacted by a marketing company to request to be able to use stuff like that. So I think that's how good that was.
Oh, thanks. That one was I'm pretty proud of that one. There are a couple. I give it a B+ because I'm pretty tough on myself, but I give that a B+ at the best because I think I'm capable of a lot more. But it feels really filmy, which is something Lori and I really. But Lori agrees with me. We want to be filmy like that, but we want to do something weird. We want to do vlogs that are filmy. And we're not there yet, but that's our goal. You know what I mean?
You can do both. You know.
Yeah. And Lori and Lori and I love to make like she and I both talk. We've always talked about this when we first met. Before we met, we used to love music videos and like we wanted to make music videos. We thought it was really fun, but we never thought we'd have the resources to do it, and now we do. Yeah. But that drone, this one, the Mavic 2, this thing, I used it for almost all but 2 shots. I used this drone, like all that low stuff and everything. And Lori didn't flinch at all. She just stood there, like didn't look at. She was so good. She was like, you know what I mean? It's
you've both gotten a lot better from your first video too, and that's not.
Yeah, I know.
If you don't get better, there's something wrong. You'll never.
You gotta learn selling cranberries.
Yeah, Art, you were well, Art. That was a really hard message, but it was legit. So I honestly thank you, Art, because like that's the kind of crap that it's not crap anyway. Actually, that's the stuff that like you watch people create videos on YouTube and it's garbage, and nobody wants to hear that their stuff is garbage. But well, my early stuff was garbage. So like but if somebody doesn't have the balls to tell you that. Like, oh, great video. Oh, great. It's like the most wonkiest, crappiest. Nobody even they don't even know what they don't even know what editing is. It's just like this crap. Like, no. Well,
You certainly evolved, and you've evolved at a quick pace, at a fast pace. And I think if you keep going in that direction and keep shooting for perfection, you're not going to have any problem with it. And it was your first videos that you were doing. And it has a lot.
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with being comfortable with the camera, because your
So
very
that's
first videos,
the drone
you're
work
looking into the
is
camera and you're like, I don't know how to. When you realize the camera is there, but that you pretend that it's not there at all, if you can avoid that, and that's what you guys are doing now.
we're just talking. The camera's just a person. Now we're just you talk to the camera. It's just a person.
Yeah.
And but you're right. That's the hardest thing. It's like the drone stuff has been evolving too. I mean, we always every one of us gets better with our skills the more we do stuff.
Hey, Max.
Mr. Max. Yeah, it's just coming along, and I'm really proud of Lori, because she's just leaps and bounds. The girls just come out of her shell like.
Yeah.
She's like, what are we gonna do? Yeah, we have to vlog this or vlog that, or it's like, holy crap, really?
KB United, welcome to the show.
Yeah, and KB United's right. So like, I don't want to put anybody down either, but really, it surprises me. It's like nobody just if my stuff sucks, and I've done stuff that sucks. Well, give me some credit. Yeah, the cranberry stuff. But tell me like. Yeah. Oh, Chuck, you could have. What were you thinking there? It's like a little rough, and tell me why.
Mean, that's what
you'll know.
Like. It reminded me
right?
of that,
Because we all want to get better, and the only way to get better is to hear that hard criticism where it's like, yeah, you kind of you could have cut this up a little more.
The proof's in the pudding. A lot of times you won't hear the criticism, because most people, especially people who are conservative, what they'll do, instead of saying something bad, they won't say anything at all, and your numbers usually be enough. It'll reflect. You'll see.
Oh yeah, I figured that.
When
too,
the numbers like yours, when you saw the numbers at the very beginning, when it first started, and you had an elevated numbers within the hours that you published it, that's where you know you're doing something right, and try to follow that. Just don't publish any videos of your dog eating lizards or chickens with their heads cut off.
Oh,
stuff like
I
that.
know.
And you'll be okay. I dared on that. I went on Bud Brown's recommendation on the lizard.
Did you take some heat for that one from your viewers, James?
I did. I did. Not a lot. And I will tell you, it's the difference between the audience between the Filipino. Remember, my two biggest demographics are Philippines and the United States. We have more numbers in the United States, but if you compare the ratio of the amount of people we have in the United States compared to the number of people in the Philippines, really our biggest viewer base is the Philippines. That's really our number one viewer base. but our biggest criticism our biggest criticism comes from the United States, and that's because of our culture. Our culture is very easy to criticize. We feel that we have the right to say what we want to at any time, and spare nobody's feelings. Spare nobody's feelings. And I gotta tell you, nobody spares my feelings when they make comments on my channel, especially if they're from the United States. But it's okay. It's all good. There wasn't a lot.
Get a haircut, you hippie.
I will say, yeah, I get that. I get that all the time. I will say, out of all, I think I had maybe five people said, I can't believe you did that. And I had a couple who said, I've been subscribing to you from the very beginning. I'm unsubscribing from you now. And it's like about five. It was like about 5 years.
Chris is on fire tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the viewers made a comment inside. So made that comment about that. I can't believe you let your dog eat a lizard or something like that. I got to thinking, and I didn't want to take it personally, but I wrote back to them, and I
kind of like the low on the food chain for a reason.
I really do this, but I did it on this one right here. I said, I replied back. So I'm assuming that you don't eat chicken, you don't eat beef, you don't eat hamburger, you don't eat pork or anything like that. If you're saying it's not okay for my dog to eat a lizard, and that's what she finds as a delicacy.
Mhm.
So it's kind of hypocritical to sit there and say that, but yet we every single day we eat meats. Most of us do.
Yeah.
The majority of us. So
Yeah, just tell them every time you eat a salad, the lettuce is screaming.
Yikes. KB United. I was reading his last comment. Yeah, and it's. I think that it is a support thing because like I don't know about you, but I know I hate to criticize too much because I'm not perfect, and I'm not even like a professional. I'm just like doing the best I can do, and I don't think I'm worthy of
Yeah,
criticizing
sure.
other people's work like like really hard ass criticism. I don't know.
well, with KB United, I like anybody to for them to take even the time to go into the comment section and say great video or something that's positive. I think that's a good thing. That shows that you have
Yeah,
people
yeah.
that are supporting you regardless. And a lot of people don't know how to vocalize themselves very well. So for them to do that, that's an effort for somebody to do that.
It means
Now,
a lot to
normally,
us when we get
yeah,
comments. I mean, Lori and I
yeah,
respond to like every single comment because we feel like somebody took the time to like somebody watched our video and then somebody went and took the time to say, "Hey, we really like
yeah,
this" or whatever.
yeah.
And even if they didn't, even if they said it was crap, I've had a couple where, what a waste of time this was. Like, oh, well, thanks for commenting. It's like, thanks for commenting.
Well, I have sort of like a criteria because we get so many comments. We get so many comments. I mean, just one video might spurn maybe 800 comments or something like that on there. So what I do, and I respond to every single one, and I have like 3 categories that I respond on the on my comment section. One is if they do that, if they took the time to, if they took the time to say great video, I give them a thumbs up inside there, so they get credit for the thumbs up inside there. But I can't answer 801 video.
No, and we're not big enough to
spend
have
my
to.
time.
If we got that big, we couldn't either. And I don't expect big channels to.
So
do that.
if they say great video and they make another specific comment inside that's detailed inside there, I
Right.
do actually it's like the heart is for the simplest, the heart and the thumbs up for if they make a contribution to whatever a detail inside the video. And then if they ask a specific question, I do the heart and thumbs up. And then it all depends on if it was a positive or negative, if I agreed with it, disagreed with it. And then I'll take the time out to answer the question. Or if they misunderstand what went on inside there, like the lizard video.
Like the lizard video.
Like
I
the
can see where that
video.
got misunderstood.
Yeah, I'll go in there and I will take my time out to try to explain something. What I think what I get most distressed about on our channel for a comment is for the flyby, the guy that has never watched any other video on the channel, because we have almost 1,000 videos that we've posted. And then they'll come inside there and they'll see one video and they'll say, oh, something like the just maybe from the pavilion build, something that we've done right here. Oh, it's you rich foreigners going in and taking advantage of the culture and the cheap labor and all this kind of stuff. And then I respond back to those. It depends on how bad. If it's something that's really vulgar, I block them from the channel. But if it's something that they don't understand, my answer will be, obviously you haven't watched any of my 999 other videos.
Get
inside
busy,
it.
Buster.
You don't realize how much we contribute to the community, the money that we collect, my association with the Rotary for helping the less fortunate, what we do at Christmas time, what we do for humanitarian relief over here. Just us. That's just me and Ness. Obviously, you haven't watched all these kind of things, so those are the ones that you'll see occasionally. But it's very few. Everybody gets trolls. You had a troll right here inside your chat.
Yeah, we got the Russian trolls.
Yeah, so you
Drone,
just you'll have to deal with it. Don't take it personally.
Say Justin has some good points, and Dre has some really good points where the idea is to offer more like constructive criticism, like ways for them to do things better and stuff. And you're right. Why I suck at that? Because I went to engineering school. and there was no mercy in engineering school. So I show like no mercy. It's like I have to really work hard to be like find the softer side. But guys, Justin's right. He's right, and so is Dre.
That's cool. Cool.
Yeah, some of the videos I look at, like the first drone video. I look at that. I'm like going, man, that looks like crap.
I know. I've looked at my older stuff and I just like cringe.
no
and
music.
you're right.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is I'm flying out there, and my pants are like
yeah,
shit.
but at the time,
I'm like,
and that's what it's easy for me. It's easy for me to forget that stuff too, because it's like I remember the first time I flew the drone and I had the Mavic Pro up and I did all that wonky stuff and didn't cut it. Nothing went on the cutting room floor. I was so excited to fly the drone and have the aerial footage. I thought everybody's gonna love this. It's so cool, and it was crap. And like,
I want so bad. I gotta tell you, I want so bad. We have an intro video. If you've never been to the channel before and you go inside there, and I'm actually sitting in the back. It's before we started building. I'm sitting in the backyard. We're at an Airbnb. It was one of the builders here who rented out one of his bedrooms inside his house. And I stayed at his house. Me and Ness stayed at his house for about 3 weeks before we started to build it. And that's where I did the intro to My PR Dream. That's the actual intro inside there. And I hate that video so much. I wasn't comfortable with the camera. And it's got
I noticed that when I first started, I went back and watched your early stuff, and I'm like, oh, man, he is so stiff.
I was so stiff, so nervous.
Is different.
I think, well, we all are. That's what's really funny. I look back just after Ash at Droning On dared me to get in front of the camera. I watched that one. I'm like, oh my god.
So
I'm glad I did it. You have to do it. It's like
once I do the final video for the pavilion, I haven't closed that out yet. There's a couple other little things that have to be done, some painting and things like that. Once I can do that, then basically everything on the exterior of Villa Feliz here is done. So what we're going to do, we're going to do a brand new welcome to the Philippines, welcome to Villa Feliz. This is what our channel is all about. We're going to do that. And we'll have a drone shot coming in from the front, coming through the gates and everything. And it should be very nice, but I got to get rid of I hate that video. I hate that video so much, but I don't want to keep changing. So I just want to evolve to the next one. And then I think that'll make a big difference in
see
how many subscribers we get.
See what Ray wrote? He says, Ray, come on, man. You have, you and I have the same bird. You and I have the same bird, Ray. So like, when it flies right, you have a great drone. God, I hope it does.
No, you can adjust your drone so you get those really nice, smooth yaw.
That's EXP.
Yeah.
And then you have your gimbal. You have your gimbal.
Your gimbal, you could set the rate on
smoothness,
the gimbal.
Gimbal pitch. So pitch is really slow. Smoothness you set as a high number because you want your smoothness is when you're moving your gimbal up or down. So you're moving your gimbal down, and then when you let go of the sticks, it's still sloughs off. So you don't want it to like go. You never want your gimbal to go. So like or up and like that. So you increase the smoothness, and then you get that nice soft roll off.
If you're zooming, you can adjust that where you get zoom in. Don't go like.
Well, I
have a really nice smooth zoom.
I don't tend to. Well, I can't zoom when I'm filming. Even when even the Mavic 3, it has like a 7-time native optical zoom that I'll use occasionally. I think we'll see how it goes. But you can zoom in post though. If you have 4K, you can pull in.
You can do that.
And then you can do that in your editor and bring it in really slow, and then you can use the splines like in DaVinci to have it kind of roll in and kind of come in and then slow down. So you can get that same kind of that nice organic feel that.
Oh, and the dolly zoom is really cool.
Dolly zoom is cool. I'm gonna miss that because I'm selling my 2 zoom. I'm gonna unload that thing. So gotta go.
When you're pulling away, you're zooming in, and it makes
it's the old.
Looks like it's moving.
It's the Alfred Hitchcock.
The subject is staying there.
That's Alfred Hitchcock's trick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's with the zoom. That's with the zoom lens. You can only
with the zoom lens, with an optical zoom lens, you bring in. Yeah, it's like does the drone does a pullback, but it keeps locking in on you, even though the background
Vertigo.
Mhm.
Remember?
Vertigo, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
parallax shot is really cool
Yeah.
too. You can beat those to death though if you use
I
them
always,
too
I always
much, but
loved.
they're
Remember
super cool.
on Hitchcock's when when the people are falling from the building and they're going down. I love. I got to tell you, Hitchcock is. I can't say he's
He's a
underrated
genius.
because he's
Oh yeah,
he's
he was
definitely
Genius.
way ahead of his
way ahead
time.
of his
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
The dude was like free well. Ray, it's a free well. Variable neutral density. I got the 2-pack of them. So this is the 2 to 5 stop. This covers me up to about like ND16 kind of, which is in Florida you're probably going to use the other one that comes in the kit. It goes up to like
Oh, the polarizing
yeah,
filter.
but this
yeah.
one's adjustable. It's variable, so you can dial it in. So I'll set it before I. They're not perfect. You're better off using pure ND filters if you're a purist, really.
Mm-hmm.
But so shame on me for using this, but it just makes it easy to set up when I'm out in the wild and filming. You can get it dialed in. And
You guys are so far ahead of me. I haven't even changed any of the initial default settings on my 2S.
Oh, you should
I
because
haven't
you'll
changed.
get
I haven't changed anything. I don't have any additional stuff. I have no lenses, ND lenses. And
Well, your channel works with the way it. Actually, you're using a GoPro all the time. We talked about that a little bit last week, where you could get rid of that barrel if you want to, if you cropped a little bit. But then you're gonna lose some of your image. But so the way you're doing your stuff, though, like DIY stuff, it doesn't matter. It's fine, and the drone shots are smooth. So
well, the drone shots
they're very watchable. They're not like you're not going like this. You're
and that's because I've gotten pretty comfortable being able to do 3 or 4 things at the same time with all moving the pitch of the camera.
Yeah, it's like playing a video game.
It's like playing a video game. I've actually gotten really comfortable with that, and it could probably be a lot easier if I did go inside and change some of the configuration.
Well, you could I think did you? I don't know about the Air 2S, but like the Mavic 3 in the Fly app has the EXP settings now, where you can soften the curve on the sticks so they're not as touchy. See if that's in there in your settings now, because if you can, you dial down the sticks, it's like a curve. It looks like a histogram curve almost. You can soften it so that the sticks, when you first move them, there's very little response. You know what I mean? So it's like, then the further you move them, the more touchy they get. So basically, it allows you to get better control. And then some guys are pinchers. Some guys are Are you a pincher, Art?
Thumbers.
You're a thumber. I'm a thumber too. So
well, I'm a thumber on the camera drones, but on the FPV, I'm kind of a hybrid. Thumber and pincher. Because you really need...
Like James is talking about, like using the dials to adjust your gimbal while you're yawing the aircraft or whatever. Those make for some really sweet shots. And I struggle with those, but like at Mid-Hope Castle shot, I was manually orbiting the structure, and I wanted to pan the camera up with the gimbal. So I'm trying to orbit. I have the orbit dialed in, and then a lot of it on the cutting room floor, by the way. A lot of that shit's on the cutting room floor, but I wanted to get the orbit and then have the camera move up and show the horizon, because you always want to kind of show the horizon, because it gives the viewer like a perspective on where you are. Right? Everybody judges from horizon where the hell you are.
Like this picture.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Art, speaking of that picture, I couldn't find... I tried to find what your logo is. I went on Google. I was able to get your old logo. That's why I made it. I just threw together I was working on some intros for intros and outros and things for my channel. And I said, oh, let me throw something together for you. But I couldn't find any of your new stuff inside there.
Oh, okay. What I'll do is I'll
throw you a new graphic.
Email you my logo that you...
If you have something that has a little bit higher resolution or something like that, and if I'm sitting around playing around, if I see something that's interesting, like the one that I sent you a couple of days ago, I'll send you something back and say, hey, try this. What do you think of this, or something like that? I have fun doing that.
Let me throw this idea out at, on my art place, Conservative Talk, I have a logo where the A is on top and the P is on the side of the leg of the A, and it's down lower. And then at the top, of the A, it looks like an antenna. There's a red ball with little, waves coming out like the signal.
Like radio waves. Yeah, radio waves.
Radio. Now, I was thinking if you could make something like, because I like that metal that you use in some of your intros there.
The new home build series and the
Right.
DIY series. Yeah, I really like that.
Here's what I was thinking. Have the A is coming down an angle and the P is coming up, and they kind of connect. And then at the top, you see the little red bulb kind of get brighter and dimmer, and then you can see the radio waves come off of it. You know?
I'm not that good, Art. I use templates. I'm not that good with build. That's specialized that you're talking about, making the
Right.
radio waves or something like that. I'm sure there are people.
Yeah, you can do it in like DaVinci Fusion and stuff, but it takes a lot of work. And
yeah, even in Blender, you could probably do that in Blender.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Blender. With Blender, that's so much more powerful because
it is, but it's
3D.
The learning curve for Blender.
Yeah,
oh my
I know.
God, it's almost.
Well, everything has a steep learning curve, especially as we age. But man, there's so much good stuff going on in the chat talking about like, wow, it's really talking about keeping the shots interesting to tell a story. There's so much good stuff going on in here. Was it Hollywood uses the rule of thumb? A clip shouldn't be more than like 5 to 10 seconds max.
That's what I do. That's what I try to do.
You want to keep them kind of like
most of my clips are about 5.5. 5.5.
Yeah, that's right on the money. That's where you're supposed to be. I mean, sometimes you'll have longer ones. It's like if they're really interesting and interesting, your reel can go longer.
You can't have all 5.5 because it becomes monotonous after a while. You have to.
You got to mix it up. But basically that's how you keep the viewers kind of like with you.
Right.
With you. Yeah, I mean, there's so many things that like it's so cool. It's like we're putting puzzles together with stuff. You're getting all this footage and then you're telling a story, so you're like building your own puzzle. I talk about it all the time. Then the music's the glue and all that stuff.
Oh, I got to show you this. Remember, I had to do a overdub, a speak over.
Oh yeah, because your audio.
The bloodletting scene with the chickens. Let me show you why. Everybody who has a GoPro, which
I felt bad you lost your audio. Came unplugged.
And you see, can you see the condition?
It broke. Okay, because I've had mine unplug. I've had mine come unplugged.
It's really a bad design. And this is GoPro. This is the one that's inside.
Yeah.
The plugs in. It's got this is GoPro's adapter.
Yep.
And they have the pass through, but they just have this dongle that goes. Normally that's not with a case, so it's just kind of hanging there. So it puts all the pressure on this L
split
elbow.
This 90-degree elbow right here. And what happens after a while, when you use these like the Elysium cases, and no matter what company you have, they're all the same. You have to take this and you have to make the cable go crooked and go inside there, and it puts pressure right on this section right here.
Right.
And this is what what I need to do. I need to buy another one of these adapters. But I hate spending what GoPro charges you for these silly adapters.
Is it proprietary? Is that the problem?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that's
that sucks.
And I don't know. Maybe like almost everything else.
Thanks for coming, Bob.
Yeah. See you later, Bob.
Right.
See you later, Bob. Cheers, man. Have a good weekend. Anyway.
Nice.
So I'm hoping, like anything else that you can buy on the market, because everything is made in China. Everything is made in
Pretty
China.
much.
99%.
Not
99%.
everything. Not
Well,
everything.
Not everything, but 99%.
Not this.
99%.
Yeah.
Where's that made?
Australia. You probably can't
Singapore?
see it. This is Lori's, obviously. You can tell this is Lori's, but
Vietnam.
Australia.
Yeah.
Rode is made in Australia, but well, that's Lori's mic. Mine's the other one.
Did you hear
mine.
DJI's got a mic system coming out?
Yes, and it's really awesome. They did a really good job with it. I think, I think the wireless mic It's just like this setup. There's like a receiver and two transmitters, so you can have his and hers. But the DJI system it comes in a charging case. I had to buy this charging case for mine. It's made in China, by the way. And then but the DJI system is really slick. So they have some competition. So if you're we talked about this before. If you're gonna shop for one, you should definitely consider both. Look at both. Check out some reviews and stuff.
You guys, I'm sure you order from Amazon pretty often, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Amazon.
addicted to it. Shame on me.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it.
I've always been so happy with Amazon until this past week. I want to show you. I'm gonna see if I can.
Dang good.
I want to show you. I want to show you what they're doing with one of my orders, and it's actually
everything there.
Yeah. I order a lot. If I can save $20, something like that, from buying it here, like on Lazada, or $20 or more, I generally, with shipping, I normally go with. But I want to show you something that's happening here.
Oh, if you use a right shape shrink wrap, yeah, you might be able to fix that, James.
Yeah, I have. Well, it's going to be kind of difficult. Here, let's see if I can get back over here. It's going to be kind of difficult because you got to get the shrink wrap. That's really for
What's the
this side. Well, yeah,
James, is that USB-C on the end of that?
Yeah, it is. It is. But I think it's proprietary. At the
other end. The other end is proprietary.
Yeah, I think what they've done is they've switched around some of the connections, so you just can't stick. Because if you could, you could stick a USB-C microphone extra. You can't do that. You cannot stick an external USB microphone inside.
DJI does the same thing.
No, GoPro did this on purpose.
DJI did it too. You have to use their microphone adapter for like.
Oh, Ray says shipping was better in the past with Amazon though, and I will totally agree with that. I don't know what's going on right now.
It's expensive. That's what's going on.
I'm going to see if I can do a screen capture of this latest order that I have right here. Okay. I need a bigger screen over here. Let's see. Here. I want to capture this. And I just want to share this with you, Art. Let's see if I can do this now. Get back out of this. Go over to screen sharing over here.
Uh-oh. Does computer die?
Uh-oh.
He's gone. Enjoy the silence. It's like Depeche Mode.
Ooh, I thought he'd never leave.
All right, well, he's gone.
Well, I got him down below.
We had a really good...
We
had a really good discussion going on like.
Oh, here's one from Steelman.
Interesting videos.
Yeah, extension loop. Oh.
Yes, yeah. He needs to do something like. I have You can buy. Speaking of Amazon, you can buy like the spiral stuff, like the nylon spiral. Like it's like a stress relief.
Yeah.
You can use that too, and. He could like silicone it on at one end so it can't slide down, and that would provide a little stress relief too for that. Maybe it'd hold up a little longer for him.
Oh, he disappeared.
Oh, he'll be back unless his laptop died. But he has power out there, so what's his excuse now?
Yeah, that's right.
He has full power out there. The guy ran everything. It's pretty awesome. Everything is out there.
Oh man,
even the kitchen sink. Can't even say everything but the kitchen sink.
We're coming up on 3 hours.
Oh yeah, we are. We probably will. If
So we'll probably
James booted himself. Trey's like booted himself.
Alrighty, so this is probably a good time to call it a night, guys. Boy, we had really good crowd tonight.
A good crowd.
I mean, we're still in the upper 20s right now, so I think we hit on something that really got people talking in the chat.
It's your birthday, man.
Yeah, then.
Happy birthday to Art. I didn't sing as well as James, but you know.
Ray wants to know who won the toffee. Jerry Bauer, and who was the other winner? The other winner was Oh God, boy,
I
my
gotta start taking notes.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna be a good co-host, I have to take notes because my memory. Well, the second thing to go with old age is
Jim
memory.
Stroney.
Yes. Look, your brain's much better than mine. Anyway, the second thing to go with old age is memory. I can't remember what the first thing is. And yeah, and I don't look like a blueberry. You're turning violet. Oh, he's back.
Wait a minute.
He's back. He's powering up.
We shall see.
Trying.
Jerry.
We're gonna have to sign off here in a minute, Mr. My PI Dream.
Yeah.
It's like holy
We're
cow,
coming
we're coming
up on 3 hours. James,
Time flies when you're having fun.
And they only give me, well, if I don't do Art's Place tomorrow.
You got a little bit of free change there, spare
Oh,
change.
you can't hear us?
Uh-oh.
Is a plug it in. Take your...
Ooh.
I can't get the.
There, now we hear you.
Oh, I'm leaving.
Turn your mic on.
Oh my God.
He's muted.
My battery died on me.
I knew it. Why aren't you plugged in, man? We have no
if you're still here
excuse.
when I'm going to get out and see what's going on. If you're still here, I'll jump back in.
James, I said
we're
oh.
All right. Well, let's call it a night, guys. Everybody in the chat, thanks for coming. Thanks for all the birthday wishes. It was a great show. Thank you for all the super chats you guys gave me, or those who gave it to me, you cheap bastards. Thanks for coming. You have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next week. Take care.
Peace
Bye-bye.
out, boys and girls.